Indeed.
Stop
So,
being creepy.
Okay.
last we left off, you, as a party, were in the throne room of the hobgoblins that you had just killed, and took a rest there after creating a truce with one of the goblin shamans. After your rest, you awoke, had almost an encounter with a small twig blight as Kiri decided to poke it. And then you all descended into the grove level of the Sunless Citadel, a dark, dank place that is filled with softly glowing fungus and various other plant life. You encountered small, weak undead that the rogues took very quick work of, and you encountered a series of rooms filled with goblins, both warriors and commoners alike, doing a variety of things, from making wine to experimenting on rats to repairing and making armor, some of them just sleeping. And here you found an individual, a tiefling with teal skin and darker hair, with bright yellow eyes, and dressed quite nicely. You are immediately distrustful of this tiefling, because why wouldn't you be? And then you all end up having to chase Meepo down a series of tunnels because of his overconfident bearing and deciding that he could take on the world because all of his friends are behind him, including this tiefling because the tiefling gave him food.
Relatable.
Yep.
Yeah.
After not understanding the scoldings that some of you gave him, you all decided to merely let it go. You encountered a statue in one of the rooms that seemed to be made of iron and it had rusted over. And after messing around with the statue a bit and asking a question of the statue while burning incense, Danielle, Siri, was provided with two peculiar objects. One of those objects, about the size of her palm, was a dark, dull red scale of an ancient red dragon.
Bum.
The other object in question that was given was about the length of her middle finger, and it was a black, almost obsidian-like fingernail.
Gross.
So you took both of those objects and continued on. You found your way through some of the meandering and labyrinthine quarters and ended up encountering a bugbear who seemed to be gardening and tending to some of the plants and fungi that grow down here.
I didn't know you like gardeninger.
So the bugbear, who immediately was wary and hostile to these strangers, the party made the wise decision and sent the hostile bugbear of their party to try and parley with this angry and hostile enemy bugbear. What could go wrong?
Remy, that was your idea, by the way.
Oh, great.
Instead, Tamarin, I believe is how you pronounce it.
Temmie.
Tamarith.
Yeah, Tamareth.
Excuse me.
Temmie.
Which the party has taken to calling Temmie, decided to step in of their own accord and just kind of patch things over. you guys weren't entirely sure what was going on until the Bugbear started to lead you away into another room. It is then that you found out from Gur that Edgar had agreed to pay 500 gold pieces to the Bugbear to lead them to Balak, the individual that you have been seeking since the beginning of this adventure.
Not entirely true. They don't know how much it was. They just know it was a lot.
Oh, well, I thought.
We
Whatever.
heard 5 something,
5 something indeed.
and we heard a lot. So we were thinking 5 is a lot.
So you are led into a room, and one of these rooms, again, has a statue of a dragon. And after a few moments, Siri approaches it and sees words written on the base of the statue. And similarly to what you did with the other dragon statues that you found throughout this dungeon with writing, you spoke the words aloud in the language of dragons. And as soon as you said, "Let the sorcerer's power illuminate my spirit," a pillar of flame engulfed your dragon blood sorcerer and looked for a few moments as if it would consume her. But instead, she came out of it unharmed, feeling powerful with the clever tongue of dragonkind. And as you moved away from the room to begin continuing on to follow this bugbear, you all heard a grunt and a scream come from where Siri was. And as you turn to look at her, you see this dark, spectral hand clenched into a fist, seeming to appear out of her chest. And behind her, you see this tall, malevolent, almost faceless shade of a creature standing behind her as it withdraws the arm back through her body. And now, my friends, let's roll some initiative.
Right off the bat, let's go.
Well, I'm not going first.
Me either. All right, let us.
I have to remember all my stuff.
That's okay. I'll go first, guys.
All right.
That's
up
right.
there, and I don't like it.
Jacob, what color yellow is his eyes? You can send me a picture.
I'll have to text something to you because I can't pull things up on Chrome because, well, I'm sharing my screen.
That's fine.
Oh.
Let me remember where I put my phone down.
Ah, that's why you didn't answer me.
Yeah, sure.
Rude.
What's up, buddy? Oh, you wanted to give me Sharko's son? Okay. Okay, thank you.
You haven't asked yet, or have you asked for members? Sorry.
I'm ready to give my number.
All right.
Initiative
So-
when you're ready.
Initiative 25 to 20.
Present
21.
22.
Okay. So Temmie is at 22. Kiri is at 21. Hey, buddy. Good night. Yeah.
Good night.
Thank you, Duncan.
I love you.
because. Good night, Duncan. 20 to 15.
19.
15.
You said 19?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, Duncan. And then Edgar was 15.
Mhm.
All right, 15 to 10. 10 to 5?
I got a 5.
Oh no.
I got a 6.
Okay.
That's
How are you
trouble.
yelling that into your mic,
Oh,
Katie?
and I need to roll for Meepo too.
Had issues with it being loud or soft.
Wonderful. Meepo got a 9.
Good job, me.
Is Urky still with us?
Yeah, should be.
Okay.
We just
I
don't
need
talk
to-
to him.
I need to
Yeah, we
throw him in there.
don't.
Because, yeah, you guys have basically just been ignoring him.
Well, we've
Yeah.
just been chasing this tiefling.
Yeah.
Hello.
Um,
Yes,
not
I'm
that
a
he
tiefling.
does much better. Let's see here.
I
Rude.
forget about him because he's not on the.
So, Urky got a 10.
Middle of the pack.
So, first up is going to be Temmie.
Yep, I'm casting Cure Wounds at 2nd level for Danielle.
Okay. Roll for your healing.
Yep.
For a second there, I forgot that Danielle doesn't have 200 more HP than us.
Yeah.
Danielle,
So
you
that-
get 12. Danielle, you get 12 hit points back.
Oh, yay.
Bugbear, did it just like rush into that room and close the door?
The door is
still
open.
It's still
Oh,
with
that
us,
door
I'm
is
pretty
open.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, the door is
Bugbear's still with
open.
us, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Hope that helps, Danielle.
It does. That was great. Thank you.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Jacob?
I will draw forth my rapier, and no, that's it. I can't do anything else, unfortunately.
All right. So, next in our initiative, Kiri, what's your dexterity modifier?
+3.
+3. Wonderful. You get to go first.
Okay. I'm gonna try to hit him with an arrow from my short bow.
Okay. Make an attack roll for me.
D20 +5.
That'll hit.
13.
Oh yeah, 13. Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, it was. I said D20. It wasn't a 20.
Oh, D20. I didn't hear that first part. I just heard 20 +5, and I was like, oh.
You're like, yes. Nope. No, it's what did I say? 13. That hits.
Yep.
Cool. So that's gonna be 8 points of damage,
Okay.
and I'm I'm about as far away as I can get. I'm not gonna do anything else.
You said that was 8 points, right?
That is correct, sir.
Okay. So, you take your arrow, you take aim, and let it fly, and it hits the creature and passes through it. And you can see a thin wisp of shadow and darkness leave from the other side, trailing behind the arrow. It doesn't seem to affect it as much as you might think, although, to be fair, it is an ethereal form. But you have done something to it. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
Made it bad.
Actually, as a bonus action, I can control Mage Hand. I've got Mage Hand running on, I think it's this torch. Is this one mine? Or is that one Tamarith's?
That is a good question. I
Mine is the one
believe.
directly next to me.
Okay.
Yeah, so I believe this one is the one next to you is yours.
Hold on, I wasn't thinking this. I'm gonna try to move my torch into the creature with my mage hand, see if that does anything.
Okay. So you go to move the torch, and it's within the realm of this spectral creature, and while it's a bit unnerving to see this blackened mass with a small light within it, it doesn't seem to adversely do anything at the moment.
Okay.
But then that brings us to the shadow's turn.
I think it's a candle. It's my candle actually. Yeah. I think I used my candle. Okay.
Danielle, what's your total strength score?
It's a 6.
It's at 6 right now.
Yes, because of what you did before.
Yep. And as you were the one that took the power within, it is going to continue to target you as it takes its hands and plunges them downward towards you. That is going to be a 12 to hit you. Danielle?
It doesn't hit me because I'm a 13.
Okay. So it slashes its nails down in your towards your body, and you feel this cold grip your body and then get pushed back, and you feel this fire within, almost like a dragon's inner hearth. And that is going to be the end of its turn, and that is going to bring us to Siri.
Yeah, I'm just gonna magic missile this thing.
Okay, roll your damage.
I'm gonna run to the restroom, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I really ought to get a dice bag or something.
Yeah.
Because I have this little jar that all of my dice barely fit into, but it's hard to access them. It looks nice though.
14.
14. Points of damage total?
Yep.
All right. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn as you take these 3 darts and mash them towards this darkened, blackened mass, and you see them ripple throughout its body?
Nope, I can't really do anything else, so.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I want to move away. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do.
Okay.
Sorry. Like, I forget. I can do that. I'm gonna move that way. Okay.
Okay.
Done with my turn.
It will take an attack of opportunity against you as you move away.
Why?
I use cutting words to impose less things on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a d6 and take that away from its total roll.
Yep.
That's a -2 to whatever you got.
A -2. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
My dice
going to
love me.
be a 15 plus 4, so that's going to be a 19 to hit you. Daniel.
Oy.
So, that is going to be 5 points of necrotic damage.
To who? Sorry.
To Danielle
Ah.
as she moved away.
Is this
And-
affecting my strength at all again?
Yes, it will. So I have to roll a d4. And that is going to reduce it by another 3. So you blast these 3 darts into it, and you try to use that momentum to back away quickly, and its body ripples and lets out this exhaling kind of screech, and its head flies back, and when it looks back towards you, it lances out its right arm, and these long fingers almost seem to extend as they pierce into your back, and you feel that coldness surround the inner hearth in your body, and it begins to dim just a little bit.
Just a little bit? I mean,
That is going to bring us next to Edgar.
All right. I don't think Edgar would want to get close to this thing, like at all. Hold on, I'm trying to pull up the thing. Too many windows open. What's the range on darts?
Darts, I believe, have a normal throwing range, so it's like 30 feet and then disadvantage up to 60.
Alright, let's see here. I think he's gonna move just a teensy bit closer, like over here, and toss a dart. Yeah, I don't want to run up to that thing. It's gross. Unnecessary. Oh, that wasn't good. That's a 6.
That will not hit, unfortunately. You take your dart and you throw it forward, and you can tell as soon as it leaves your hand that your aim was just slightly off, and it seems to pass through its billowing cloaks and hits the wall behind it, affecting it not at all. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope.
All right. So, that is going to bring us next to Erky. Erky Timbers. He is going to move himself up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And it's like, oh, this doesn't seem very good. Let's see here. Lots of things. You're going to need help. And he turns to Danielle, and he is going to cast Sanctuary on you. And then he is going to... Oh, well, that's not going to do much because he's only got 1 damaging cantrip. And is going to cast Toll the Dead because that's really all that he can do. And you hear this deep melodious bell emanating from around this shadow, and its body seems to vibrate just a little, and its form dissipates just slightly, and then reforms into its solid shape, and almost seems to and next is going to be Meepo, who
D&D is fun for the whole family, guys.
And then we have Meepo, our wonderful little kobold. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is going to move up to right behind Danielle. And that is not what I wanted. I need his character sheet. Thank you. And he is going to, if I can get the correct sheet, he's going to pat Danielle on the thigh.
You what now?
It's Meepo. He just,
Uh-huh.
our pal friend? And
In the
is
middle.
going to use his lay on hands and is going to give you everything in that HP pool, which I believe is 10. So you get healed for 10 hit points.
Okay.
That brings us to Gurr. What would you like to do, my friend?
I mean, this is a tough choice. This is a real tough choice. I think Gur's just gonna straight up attack him. I don't know why. I think Gur would just want to attack,
Okay.
and he'll probably try to shoot him with his longbow.
Okay, make an attack roll for me.
Alrighty, let's see how this goes. That's a 17.
Roll me some damage.
Alrighty. That's 5.
5 points of damage. So you take your arrow and aim it right where you believe this creature's heart should be. And you let fly this arrow. And again, like Kiri's, it passes through and seems to take a small bit of it with it. But it does not have much purchase on this dark, almost ethereal shape.
Awesome.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I don't think so.
Okay. That brings us to Remy. What would you like to do, my friend?
I have no idea.
That's fair.
Yeah. Well, I was going to use my short bow, but since 5 people before me has also tried to shoot it with an arrow and failed, that doesn't seem like the best idea.
Fair enough.
I guess I'm gonna go try to stab it.
Do it.
Where am I hitting? 5, 10, 15. Ooh, but then I can't disengage. Well, I can disengage, but I can't move away. I don't like that. Ew.
I believe as a bonus action you can take the dodge action as a rogue, meaning that if anything tries to attack you until the beginning of your turn, your next turn, it'll have disadvantage.
It's not shown as an option on my sheet, but if you say it is, I'll take.
I'll double check it.
I didn't know if I moved my character, I could see different things.
I just have dash, disengage, or hide for rogue, I
That's
think.
what it was. Dash, disengage, and hide. I thought it was dodge. What am I thinking of?
I wish.
Oh, I'm thinking of monks. They can spend a key point to take the dodge as a bonus action.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Okay,
Yep.
at 25 feet, I'm gonna stab it with the rapier, I guess.
Make an attack roll for me.
21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Roll me some damage.
That's Jacob's character next to me, right?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. Um, 19 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna disengage and go back here, right there, because I only have 5 feet left movement speed. So.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask you something, Kat. And that's how would you like to do this?
Cool. I'm stabbing a shadow. It feels kind of stupid.
And she voices such as she causes the shadow to explode.
Yes.
This is stupid.
Yes.
So, it's a rapier that you have, right?
Yes.
So you dash forward, and you take your rapier and swish it through this shadow multiple times, and you just almost you're skilled, but it almost seems like childish swishes of a paintbrush as you're just lancing this your rapier through it. Just, this is stupid.
Perfect.
And with each of these strikes and stabs and swipes, the form of the shadow seems to dissipate more and more and more. And as you land this final blow on it, you hear the spectral being let out just a screeching, high-pitched wail as its form dissipates slowly, melding into the darkness behind it. So, my friends,
Sick.
what would you like to do now?
What was that?
Do any of us actually know what that is?
That's a very good question. Those of you proficient in, I would say, religion, if you wish to make this check, you may.
Let me find a good die. One that's not going to betray me like it has already. Try you, little one. Nope. But good. That's 8.
8?
Yeah.
You're not, you know it's scary, whatever it was.
Yeah, it was.
Other than
spooky.
that, you're not entirely sure.
Goodness. Okay. Shall we continue on?
Well, that was really interesting.
Where'd
Yeah,
that
we
bugbear
should.
go? Continue on. Wait, was he taking us to black?
Yeah.
Yes.
A black?
And you can see, like, peeking into the room, the bugbear is on the counter and is just knees up to its chest, staring into the doorway
Oh.
with a terrified expression.
Just gonna mage hand my torch in
I would
there.
like to walk in if that's okay.
Uh-huh.
I would like to walk in right here and be like, "Oh, now we can't see anything that my character can, but what my character can see. That's great." I would like to walk in and be like, "Hello, friends." In Goblin, of course.
What was that?
That's a great question. I'm not sure. Meta comment, I'm not proficient in religion. Definitely didn't happen. I'm not sure, but it's okay. We fixed it. It's all gone, and you're gonna take us to black as we agreed, right?
Yes.
Excellent. So let's be on our way, shall we? Chop chop.
Yes. Follow.
Gonna turn it back to everyone and be like, y'all ready to keep on going down this wonderful weird dungeon thingamajigger? Boy, it's so exciting being an adventurer. It really is.
Is it though?
I mean, adventure is exciting, but I don't know about this. This
All right.
seems more.
Or, you say.
Yes, more.
Most curious. Would you elaborate some more? I'm not sure what you mean by Is that an
Harry's
adventure
gonna like
term,
roll
or...
her eyes and just keep walking.
Are the rest of you guys following?
Hey, you just stole
Following
my
the rest of the
candle.
party?
Yes.
Was that your candle?
Rude.
Where's my candle? I can't see.
I believe your
Where's-
candle is right over here.
Okay.
There you go. Oh,
Try to steal my mage hand candle.
Alright, well, manage your candle, sir.
I was. That's why it's here with me.
all right. So the bugbear leads you guys down the stairs.
Whee!
Oh my.
I like stairs.
And up another set of stairs.
We're supposed to move our characters down the staircase and around. Whoa. Oh, whoa.
That's a really cool mechanic, by the way.
Where's my torch? There it is.
What's a really cool mechanic?
The whole sight thing, like you can only see so much unless you move where your character is.
Yep. I have a lot of fun with it.
Oh, I can see in the walls.
He's having too much fun.
Whoa.
So, you guys make your way down through this staircase and end up finding yourselves in a long, narrow hallway, of which I will have you all there shortly. I will start by copying Jacob's token so you guys can at least look at the Zoom chat.
You're just staring into the dark abyss.
I know. And then I, of course, have to go and alter this, because this is... There you go. That's not exactly what I wanted, but that's gonna have to do.
I can't see.
On Zoom?
I can see it on Zoom, yes. Ish.
Jacob, did you just draw yourself in the blackness?
No.
Nice.
That's funny. I'm working on copying all you guys over here. Are you guys able to like drag your tokens?
I don't know where I'm dragging to.
I can't see
Everything's
anything on my
black.
actual screen.
Yeah.
So only on Jacob's screen do we see something, but on our own screens, I don't think we see anything. I don't
I
know.
can still see the old.
I can see through walls.
I can't see anything.
I'm struggling.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, I see my character. I see the
guess
You
hallway.
don't?
Right?
Wall.
What did you guys?
Um,
What? I can't.
I
See.
tried dragging myself in. I don't know if I dragged myself in twice.
I
or-
still don't see anything.
I don't. I see nothing. I have a
alright,
black
okay,
square.
okay.
Fix our problems, JR.
I'm trying.
Okay.
Why does this website not work the way I want it to?
Because it's super easy.
Yeah, that's fair.
I literally just saw the stuff on the chat right now. In really Hydra.
Okay, are you able to see yourself now, Danielle? Danielle?
Did you just call me Daniel? Really?
I don't know.
Yes. Oof,
Are you able to move yourself around?
let me see. I was gonna say it seems super far away. I don't know why.
How about you, Remy?
I still see the old map.
Okay. Yes, I can move myself. Yay.
Why you...
I mean, I can try to reload if
Seem
you.
to
Oh, wait,
be-
it's just loaded.
Nope. I think it loaded you into a different map.
Yeah, I think it did too, because I've never
Nope,
seen that
there we
map.
go.
But I'd like to go back to that map so I can memorize or the screenshot it really quick.
You guys have already been there.
Oh, if you say so. Okay, now I'm in a long hallway.
Okay, and you can see and move your token?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Grr. Yes, you have sight. You have 60 feet of it. There's that. I believe that should be everybody. We do have 2 torches. Quote
I
unquote.
cannot see.
I'm... no, emits.
Why does this? Oh,
So there's that one, and then there's this one, which is also torch.
Torch.
eh,
You mean candle?
Yes.
there are candles. I called dibs on this one.
Okay. So does everybody have their character token? Or am I missing somebody?
Yes, sir.
I got mine.
I'm good.
We're missing Meepo and Erky.
I'll get them on there when we get the room.
We get there when we get there.
So you guys have this long, narrow hallway that you guys get to traverse. And the Bugbear is leading...
Let's say,
The
where's
way
our
down.
Bugbear guide? Did
The
you just turn invisible
Bugbear
on us?
is here. No. So the Bugbear is moving down this hallway.
Oh, he gone. Torch.
Ah.
JR, I just want to know why can I see through the wall?
Because dynamic lighting is finicky, and this website, while useful, it's free for a reason.
Ooh.
Like that, you technically shouldn't be able to see through.
I wouldn't think so. I don't think that true sight is one of my abilities. Hey, Michaela, the upside down diagonal torch is mine.
Oh, that works.
Good way to figure that out. So, oops. You all see down towards... Oops. right here and right here. There are 2 doors. The Bugbear simply passes by this door and goes down to this one. Are you going to follow the Bugbear? Or will you deviate?
Is there anything especially interesting about this door?
It's locked.
Does it look like visually interesting, or does it look just like a regular door?
It looks like a regular door,
Isador.
but again, it's also locked, so take that how you will. Knowing you, you always find locked doors to be intriguing because that's where nobles like to keep the good stuff.
It's true.
Especially in their basements.
Gur will kind of turn next to you since we're both kind of by the door and be like, smash.
No, smash.
I, for
But
one, will follow our
locked.
Bugbear guide.
But locked. Locked equals smashed.
Oh, no, here. Allow me. He's gonna, try to... He's gonna try... Is the Bugbear... What is the Bugbear doing? Is he moving through the next door, or did he kind of pause, or...
For the moment, he's just kind of... He's just standing there. I'm giving you a moment to decide, are you going to do anything with this door, or are you going to simply move on?
If Ger's gonna try to smash it, Kiri's gonna try to pick the lock, because she doesn't want Ger to just start smashing doors.
Make a check with your thieves' tools for me.
Ooh, what are we at again? It's... It's just the regular thing plus proficiency, right? Yes. I got a 10.
So you add your dexterity plus your proficiency.
Okay, I got a 13.
13. Let's see here.
Let me write that down.
You try to pick the lock. You put a particular pick in, and you're feeling the pins move, and they seem to stick. And there's a few that you can't seem to get to budge. You don't know if they're just in the wrong order or just they're stuck in the door somehow. You are not able to get the door open. And Gur, you do see that Kiri cannot get the door open.
Can't get
I
it, Ger.
smash.
What?
Make an attack roll.
Do you at least wait for Kiri to get out of the way? Do you say I smash, or is Kiri just standing in front of the door?
Well, I'm going to say, I smash. And then he's going to, lean back like he's going to kick the door in.
You better move.
He's gonna duck and
You want me just to make a straight attack roll, JR?
Yeah, make an attack roll. Because you're trying to break the door.
That's just a 12 with no modifiers.
Add your strength modifier to it.
So that would make it a 15.
A 15. Yeah, that'll do some damage. Let's see here. That would technically just be an unarmed strike. Because you're just kicking it down, right? Or are you making this an attack with your axe?
No, he would have had his axe put away, so he'd probably just go for kicking it down or shouldering it down. One of the
Just
two.
kicking. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna be. What's your strength modifier?
3.
3. So that's gonna be 1 plus 3. So that's gonna be 4. So you go and you kick and hit the door, and you hear and feel the wood begin to crack and splinter. It holds for now. And at the sound of this kick, your Bugbear guide turns and stares daggers down the hallway. And most of you hear just which Temmie and Gur understand as, "What are you doing? Get away!"
Was locked.
For reason.
Want in.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Your next interaction.
Edgar is laughing at this, by the way.
Yes.
This is
Laughing.
great. I love this.
It's just the Bugbears just screaming at each other. Yes. No.
But during the share, he will say yes, and he's gonna continue to kick down the door anyways.
Make an attack roll.
Hazelnuts, Gur. Calm down.
I did one better, so that'd be a 16 with my strength modifier.
Yep. So that's an additional 4. You kick again, and the wood continues to splinter even more. And as this happens, I need to find... Here we are. The Bugbear guide is going to barrel down the hallway.
Should
I have
roll on
time
the
to
fire, Carrie?
leap out of the way? Yeah.
If you want to move yourself out of the way, you can.
Leap
Beautiful.
into Edgar's arms.
And it is going to just... It's going to take the shovel that it's kind of been using as a walking stick and is just going to try to beat you over the head with it.
Okay.
That's going to be a 16 to hit.
That matches.
So that does hit then.
Yeah.
So that is going to be a total of 9 points of bludgeoning damage as it takes its shovel, and just hits you over the head with the flat part, and you just no.
Yes.
What?
Oh, wait.
Edgar's just like propping himself up against the wall and like pulls out a flask and takes a swig, just like laughing. Like, this is stupid. This is ridiculous.
This is stupid.
And you wonder where she learned it?
Indeed.
See, now this would make Gur mad. So
Uh-huh.
in this situation, I believe Gur would take out a shield and go to bash him with the shield.
Okay. Make an attack roll for me.
See here. That's a 19.
Yeah, that'll hit. Since shields are technically an improvised weapon, the damage dice on that is only going to be a D4. So you roll a D4 for me and add your strength modifier to it.
That comes out to 4.
4. Wonderful. So he goes and hits you over the top of the head. You pull out your shield and go, yes! Boo! And just backhand this Bugbear with the shield. Are any of you guys wanting to do anything besides laugh?
Yeah, Kiri's gonna... Sorry, I'm trying to find what I want to do. Kiri's gonna shout, like, calm down, but she's gonna use, like, minor illusion to make it, like, really loud.
Okay.
Like, calm down.
Make an intimidation check for me.
Oh, shoot. I don't think Kiri's very intimidating. She's so itty bitty. That's a 3.
A 3.
Yeah.
So you cast minor illusion to effectively like project your voice, basically just like calm down. But you were not known in the circus for your loud and boisterous voice. You were known for your tumbling and acrobatics and playing with fire. So the bugbear glances at you, snorts, and then turns back to Gur. Are any of the rest of you wanting to do anything?
I think that's a no.
I think it is.
I feel like Samara
So
would do something, but I have no idea what it would be. So, nope.
the bugbear guide is going to try to attack you again. Oh boy, that's gonna be a 12.
Don't sound so
That
excited,
doesn't
JR.
hit.
No, it doesn't. So he goes and brings down the shovel again, and you see it, and you take your shield and bat it to the side. And you're staring at this bugbear. What do you want to do, Caden?
I think Gur is going to rage.
Wonderful.
And he's probably gonna pull out one of his axes.
Like the hand axe?
Yes.
We're
Okay.
about to witness a murder.
Make an attack roll for me.
Yuri's gonna run. She's too close. She is gonna like run next to Remy.
It just like, oh no. Make an attack roll for me, Caden. Keep in mind, as a barbarian, you can decide to attack recklessly, meaning you would give yourself advantage on the attack.
I will do that.
Okay.
That is a 22.
That'll hit. Roll your damage for me.
All right.
With a hand axe, I think a hand axe is a d6, and then you add 2 on top of your strength modifier.
It's actually a D8 plus 3.
Okay. I proven wrong. So you roll a d8.
That makes it 12.
Okay, so you added 3 to that, and then you added 2 on top of everything? Right, to get the 12? Caden?
Yeah, that all comes out to be 12.
Okay.
Yes.
So you take your hand axe and you bring it down into the bugbear, and it hits in the upper torso, in the bulk that is its chest, and you can feel it crack something underneath the flesh, and the bugbear just lets out this guttural bellow.
Gur is gonna retaliate and be like, "Open door!"
Make an intimidation check for me.
All right. Ooh, okay. I'm going to roll the That'll be 14 for intimidation.
14. So this bugbear lets out this guttural bellow at you, and you return in kind with your hand axe still embedded in its chest. And as you let out your retaliatory bellow, you pull your axe out, ripping downward. And it it pulls the bugbear down to one knee, and it clutches one of its hands to its chest against the wound. And it doesn't look up at you. It's like glaring down at the ground, trying to get the ground to submit to it. One moment goes by. 2 moments go by. No have key. Only black. It does not get back up to attack.
I think Gur would say something along the lines of "Need no key," and he'll just go and bash the door again.
Make an attack roll.
Okay. Well, this is awkward. That's a 2.
Oh. Oh.
So you go to kick, but as you turn to kick, you forget how close you are to the door. And so rather than actually kick and hit the door to like kick it down, you bring your knee up to kick it, and you scrape your knee against the unsanded wood, and you feel several small slivers of wood slide and embed themselves into the flesh of your knee.
Great.
You just... would you like to try again?
Yeah.
Make another attack roll for me.
He's still raging, and he's a bugbear anyway, so he's pretty stubborn.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so that's a lot better. So 15 plus my strength. That makes it 18.
Yeah. And that's going to be 1 plus your strength modifier, so that's going to be another 4. So you kick again in just your stubborn rage. Like, this door is going to die.
Oh, actually, that makes it a unnatural 20 because I forgot I'm still raging.
The +2 is only to your damage.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Not to my attack.
Yeah, not to the attack, but to the damage rolls.
Right.
Which you would add to this, so it would be 6. Yes, it'd be 6. So just like, this door is going to die today, and you kick the door in the same spot that you've been just bashing it, and the door splinters and cracks, and a large portion of the door falls to the ground. The other part of the door is still attached to the wall, but that's because it's on hinges, and so it just kind of creaking on these old rusted hinges.
Okay.
So, I will get rid of that. Now, this room layers of soil cover the floor. Rough wooden shelves filled with a scattering of tomes and scrolls line the north and east walls, and a rough-hewn desk stands in the center of the chamber. Fungus on the ceiling provides light, apparently in sufficient quantity to nourish several small bushes and pale saplings that grow in the soil.
Okay, so there's a desk and then bushes and saplings.
Yeah, so there's the desk, which is here. There's like random like bushes and saplings just growing in various parts of the room. And then there are shelves along the walls here that have just a scattering of tomes and scrolls.
Kiri's maybe gonna slide past Gur. It's just sneaking. And is there anything on the desk?
Let's see. On the desk itself, let's see here. What does this say? Make a perception check for me.
Ooh. 19.
19. Okay. So on the desk itself, there isn't a whole lot. There is a book on there that if you look in there, or if you wish to open the book, you can let me know. Other than that, there's not a whole lot on the desk itself. There are some papers that, as you glance over them, they show like, oh, these are like records of growth and harvests, precipitation of the local area, of some of the more recent years on the desk. Looking in the desk, you find a couple of cubby holes that are kind of hidden away. And each of them have like small sacks in them, small black sacks. And as you reach in and grab them, they're quite heavy. And you pull out these various sacks and bags, and you find 4 agate gems. Which are almost like geode-like. They're like layered geodes almost. So you find 4 of those style of gems. And among the sacks that you find, among the rest of them, you find a total of 365 gold.
I'm gonna like sneakily pocket. Where is the hobgoblin?
The
Is he
hobgoblin's
looking in it?
outside the room.
Is he looking in at all?
No.
Okay. Kiri's gonna pocket it and be like, kind of whisper to Gar, be like, I'll split it with everyone later. And kind of gesture towards the hobgoblin. What does the book's cover say?
The book doesn't necessarily have like a written like title. It merely shows a tree and arrows going around it in a circle.
She's gonna open that.
So you glance through the book and you you kind of glance through the book, seeing the images and diagrams and notes written there. And it seems to be a tome on theories written by other druids on the cycle of life and death. So you have a tome on druidic theories of life and death.
I will pocket that.
Is anybody else wanting to go through this study and perhaps look around?
I will go in to the study in here, and I'm gonna look. Is there anything on are these shelves?
There are like tomes and
These
scrolls
are?
on the shelves.
Shelves?
Yes.
I'll look at this corner section of shelves.
Okay.
Edgar just follows the cat wherever she goes because she's basically the reason he's here.
Okay. So is Remy the only one wanting to investigate this? Kiri's kind of looking through the desk.
He'll take a look. Edgar will take a look while
Okay.
Remy's looking too.
Could I have the two of you make investigation checks for me?
No one's actually looked at the book, right? Just
Which book? The Druidic book?
Was it just? I couldn't remember if you had talked about two books or just because wasn't there just one book on the table with a bunch of papers?
Yeah, there's one book that was on the table, which is the one that Kiri took. It was the book on Druidic theories of life and death. The shelves have another scattering of different books and scrolls.
Okay, I want to see if there's any in Draconic.
Okay, make an investigation check for me. So, Remy, Edgar, what did you guys get on your investigation checks?
I rolled a 13.
I rolled a
13, okay.
15.
A 15. So, Remy, you're looking through these books. A lot of them are dusty and old. Some of them are written in weird letters and words that you don't get. So you kind of just take those and chuck them over your shoulder.
Sounds about right.
And then the rest of them, you get distracted by some cobwebs and looking at some of the scrolls, and you kind of just delve back into your kitten habits back in the day, and you just start kind of like gently pawing things off the shelf.
Oh, cool.
Just boom,
Sounds about right.
boom. And you just kind of pawing things off. At one point, you try to paw something out of Edgar's hand, and he just gently raps you on the head with his quarterstaff. Speaking of which, Edgar, you find a couple of interesting things. So, you're looking through, and the books, you're kind of meh over. You've read a lot of them anyway. You don't really care. But you go through and you look at some of these scrolls, and they almost seem to give off an arcane magical essence. The ink gives off just the faintest glow. You have found 2 spell scrolls. One of them is a spell scroll for Entangle. And another one is a spell scroll for Protection from Poison.
Is protection from poison?
Yep, Protection from Poison.
Okay.
Siri,
Yeah, I rolled a 16.
a 16. So you're going through and reading the titles of these books, trying to see if there's anything that catches your eye. And you kind of see out of the corner of your eye, Edgar's looking at something that he seems to have actually found interesting, one of these scrolls. And he seems to kind of like be studying it very closely. And you see Remy just kind of patting things off and knocking things off the shelf. Causing soil and some loose dust to just kind of fly up in the air a little bit. And you hear, with Remy knocking things over, you hear one of the books give off a more solid thud as it hits the ground. And you turn and look at it, and the book strikes you as different from the rest. And you pick it up, and the book itself has a very thick leather covering. And written on it is Draconic runes.
Ooh.
And you see on the title, in Draconic, it says, Treasures of the Fire Lords.
Fire Lord Ozai.
Not Azula.
Not Azula. Azula's
Crazy psycho.
Ooh. I take book.
Okay. So, after you guys have thoroughly investigated the room, there doesn't seem to be much more of interest. There is the doorway here, where you left the bugbear in the hallway, and there is a door here.
Danielle's inner librarian is like, we're not going to leave all these books here, are we?
I.
Grab them all.
That's why you need to get a portable hole so you can have a movable library, Danielle.
You need a
Bag
little
of
library.
holding.
I need a bag of holding.
Yeah, but if you do a portable hole, you can have shelves.
Ooh, that's true. That's
Accurate.
true. Guys, I do need this. My background is a sage librarian researcher, so it needs to happen at some point.
We find a portable hole and make sure it goes to you.
I
We
will
got a
start
couple more levels
filtering.
to go before we start running into cool magical stuff like that.
Probably.
We've been stuck in the Citadel though for a very long time.
That's true. By the time we're out, we might be high enough that we can find stuff like that.
You high enough?
High enough levels.
See, when
I
you
was
said
about to
high
say, like-
ago, I thought something completely different.
I was
I
about to
do
say
have
like
an herbalism
shrooms,
kit, guys.
powders,
Yeah.
or
All
what are
of
you
the above.
talking?
Tea.
Plus 30% potato.
Yes, 30 potato. Spuds. Spuds all around. Okay. There is much regret in Siri having to leave this room. She would actually, if she wasn't with the party, she'd probably stay here for a while, reading lots of books. She's very tempted to just be like, you guys go on, I'm gonna stay here.
But Siri does not wish death upon herself. Therefore,
Have fun.
Kiri's gonna look at this door and then look back at the party and be like, should we go through this one or should we rejoin the other bugbear? Did the bugbear leave?
You don't know. The question is, do you want to go through that door? Or do you want to go through this door? It is up to you, my friends.
Kiri's waiting for someone else to respond.
Cat's knocking things off the shelf.
Mostly her tail every time she turns around.
Will not be responding because he's still busy, you know, huffing and puffing from his battle and just still being like mad.
So, on the map, it looks like even if we go through this other door, even if we went out into the hallway and went through the other door, they connect. So,
well, is this door already unlocked?
I don't know. Go
I don't know.
investigate.
What's Kenny doing?
To investigate, so.
You hear a knocking at the broken door.
This one? Oh, whoa. This one?
Yes.
Okay. Kiri's gonna run over and peek out.
You find the tiefling.
Hello. Is everything okay in there?
Yeah. Why? What?
I don't know. It's just been a little while, and I heard lots of crashing and stuff falling off the shelves. It sounded like.
That's Remy. She
I just
has
wanted to
a
make sure.
she has a habit.
Ah, she's a destructive one. I see.
No, she's not. She's.
No, it's okay. I understand. You don't have to defend your friends. Your friends' bad habits. It's okay.
Well, I
I
mean,
understand. She's
Anyways.
destructive and likes to destroy everything that she sees. I understand.
Ken, if he doesn't like
Maybe-
Remy, wait till.
Kind of.
What would he think of Beetle?
Yuri kind of wants to just kind of wrap the top of his head with her quarterstaff. Like Rafiki, but not as hard.
It's
I'ma
like
do
it's
it.
like a little bit of reprimanding,
yeah.
but like
you do
really
it, you can
kind of-
definitely reach over Kiri's head.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna come right here by Siri. Yep. I'm gonna wrap him on top of the head.
Just gently smack him on the head.
Watch your mouth.
Well, that was unkind of you.
No, it wasn't. It was absolutely called for.
You also do not... The bugbear that was on its knees in the hallway, you also do not see.
You didn't tell us the bugbear left?
Well, you were also busy with all of your stuff inside of there that it didn't seem pertinent to the current situation. When I was hearing lots of dangerous things going on in this room, or at least seemingly dangerous things, or at least unless she is dangerous.
So you didn't tell us the bugbear left, and you didn't come in and check sooner.
Well, I mean, if you had taken time to look out here, you would have seen him leave. You would have heard the two of us conversing.
They were talking. I don't like this.
I mean, he can-
Anyways, he told me before he left that door down here in the hallway, he says, pointing to this door down here, leads to the Grove of Bellic. And so that's
Black.
Black. Yeah, that. Thanks.
You didn't want his
And
reward?
he said, "Oh, I did give him a reward.
Don't
It's
worry
okay.
about that reward.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I gave him a reward. It's okay."
Can I roll insight?
Yeah, you may. And what are you rolling insight on exactly?
I want to see if he's lying if he gave the bugbear a reward.
Okay, roll your insight.
12.
So what
Are you
did you roll on
hesitating,
that?
JR?
12.
12. Okay, I totally missed the number. I was typing things to other people and totally missed it. That's my bad.
Sneaky conversations.
With many people. So you look at him as he says this, and his face is hard to read. But you can see looking down around where you think he might keep his gold. Where you think it might be, it does seem to be marginally smaller, as if perhaps he took some gold out of his pocket.
Or yours.
So, from what you can tell, seems like he did give the bugbear some kind of reward.
What cause have I to lie to you? Are we
She's
not
just-
friends, Kiri?
Gonna kind of squint at him.
Oh, that's an assumption that you're making.
Well, since the bugbear's gone, she's gonna split up the gold pieces. She's going to give 50 gold pieces to everyone except Meepo, who gets
Okay.
15.
Do you give any to Urki?
Urki gets
I
50.
forgot.
Do I
that
get
was one of
50
the
as
ones
well?
I forgot to put.
You get 50 as well.
Thank you so much.
Even
for
though
being
it seems to pain her soul.
It
so
does.
kind.
She does. She looks very
Please.
pained as she hands it over.
You should have
Thank
given
you.
him 25.
Thank you so very much. I'm going to immediately turn to Meepo and give him 25 of it.
Aw.
He's buying
Here,
me
friend. This is much better in your hands than it is in mine.
Also? Thank
Yes.
you. So now I need to go and update his.
You're wonderful, and I love you.
He's gonna get married to Nebo.
Listen, we've already tried to get people married. It doesn't go well.
We need a
Roll.
cleric that. All we need is a cleric that can perform ceremony. It's
It
not
would
even
go
a
better if
complicated
you weren't
spell.
resisting JR.
What?
The weddings would go better if you wouldn't resist JR.
Listen.
That is a good point.
Listen, I don't have to put up with this.
All we need is a cleric who can
But you
cast
kinda
first
have
level
to.
spells.
Kill us if you don't want to deal with
I mean, isn't Erky a cleric?
Who can
Yes.
cast first level spells.
I am
ceremony.
also
Where this is
a cleric,
going.
but y'all forget that too.
So yeah, so Erky
Got
gets
gold that he
50.
doesn't know what to do with.
Yeah, Erky has 52. Kiri included him in the distribution.
Okay, wonderful. So,
And
oh, I
then
thank you kindly, friend.
when nobody else is looking, she's going to give Remy one of the agates. And she's going to give Siri one of the agates.
Oh. I pocket that.
Say how many gold pieces those were worth earlier, JR?
I did not.
Okay. You don't have to tell me. The sapphire and the onyx I'm carrying, I had the gold amount, so I figured I would write it again.
Well, give me a second. I can get that for you. They are worth 20 gold each.
Okay.
Then if we go in here, we'll go and upload. Oops. All right. So, would you guys like to do anything else? You have distributed the gold and other wealth.
Let's find this dude and get out of here.
We need to find Balak and destroy the tree.
Indeed.
And he said I already lost my words. And the Bugbear did say that it was through this door down here, again pointing to the door down the hallway. The grove was down that way.
Alright, let's go. Except I can't. Edgar's not gangsta like Toby was.
Fight, fam, let's go.
That's totally what Toby would say.
Okay. By the way, Jacob, you now have a new token. Thank you, Cat.
It looks the same, just circle with a yellow border now instead.
Yep. Okay, so which door are you guys going through? You guys going through this one?
Yes. At least that's where Edgar's heading, because that seems like the most direct way.
Where's Edgar going? I'm going with Edgar.
Going to this door. Let's see. What is your marching orders? You're going through
Did we
this.
check if this door was open?
We didn't.
No, nobody
did not.
That's why I said investigate, because you guys are the lock-picking people, but no one
I'm
did.
gonna check the
Oh,
door.
did you say it in character or?
I said it in character, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Kiri would have.
I'm gonna try to open the door.
You're gonna try to open the door?
Yep.
Okay. So you go to open or try to go and open the door, and it is not locked.
Woo. But it is booby trapped, no? Please no.
You can make an investigation check for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that now.
You do that.
Nope, I'm gonna fail that.
I'll make. I was gonna say I'll make one as well before she said she failed.
Make one
ooh,
for me then.
yeah. 24.
24. So you're checking the door itself, and you're like feeling for triggers and tripwires. You're feeling for pressure plates and hidden buttons and levers, and nothing seems to catch your eye. It seems as if this is a normal wooden door.
It's a trick. It's a mimic.
Do we want to go through this one or the other one?
I mean, this one's already locked. May as well. Plus, we already broke down that door, so if one of the doors is going to be booby trapped, it's the one that doesn't have direct access, or it's going to be the one that has direct access from the main hallway.
Okay.
This door seems safer. Plus, I already have my hand on the paw. Hand.
Paw.
Paw. I'm already touching the door handle, so I guess we may as well open it. So.
Okay. So you're going to open it then?
Yep.
All right. So if I go into the dynamic lighting here. So you see in here, twigs and roots are piled on the floor of this sagging chamber. The collapsed southern wall opens into a vast cavern beyond. Luminescent fungus on the rough walls and the high roof loom over a twilight grove of sickly briars, bushes and saplings, and other woody plants. Ruined walls and hollow towers protrude from the briars. And as you open the door and look inside, you see 4 goblins with short bows.
Gobos.
And as you open the door and kind of look inside, you hear all of them saying together, and all release their short bows at the same time.
Can I have heard what they said?
Yes, you and Gur and Urki would have heard them say, "Aid us, protector of the Twilight Grove!"
Can I shout back at them?
In just a moment, I
Okay.
want to. I have attacks to roll.
Perfectly fine.
How dare you, sir? This is not perfectly fine.
So let's see.
Wanna
What
fight
is
in the
that
Halo?
to hit? +4.
No, you should fight JR.
So what?
Absolutely not.
I have a
The DM.
21 to hit, a 19 to hit, an 8 to hit, and a 13 to hit.
The last 2 do not hit.
Okay. But the first 2 do. So I'm going to roll these. Okay. So you look in and you see these 4 goblins fire out, and you move. 2 of these arrows hit you,
Ooh.
and the twist of your body, through the pain, you see 2 more flying in your direction, and you duck down into the side against the pain, and the 2 arrows fly overhead into the room beyond, hitting no one else. You do, however, take a total of 12 points of piercing damage.
Great. Lovely.
Now, what is this? He
It's
can
nothing,
count.
JR. Now, JR, can I shout back at them?
Yes, you may.
Excellent. But a moment, please. You fools! Wait, what do they say exactly? I've already lost it.
Aid us, protector of the Twilight Grove.
Your protector has no power here. I hold all the power here. And
Okay.
I am the protector.
Wouldn't that just be a terrible, like throwback for the group to, deal with?
Make
something they
a
have themselves?
Emerith is Esteban.
Yes, flashbacks.
I mean, but we
You
we can't
we
understand him
torch.
speaking Goblin.
Make a. So you're okay. Okay. Make an intimidation check for me, please.
Intimidation check. Oh boy. 17 plus 5 is 22, I believe.
Okay. What's their insight? Oh, -1, huh? So all 4 of these goblins kind of lower their bows and kind of
Right. Which interpreted is.
well, they're not screaming this. They were yelling before. You are
Ah.
currently still in the hallway unless you'd like to move.
Nope, I'm around the way.
So they're not looking in the direction of the voice. They're looking at the tabaxi.
Excellent. That's even better.
Just and one of them points at you, Remy.
Cool. Don't know what I'm supposed to say to that since I don't know what they said.
At this point, you hear behind you. They're asking if you're the one who claims to be the protector of the Twilight Grove. If you're the one that's going to take the power away from Balak.
Sure, I'm only have 2 minutes left anyways. Might as well be.
All right. You might want to tell them that.
Does Kiri know it's Temerith saying this? He's in the other room, right? I guess it would sound like him.
Yeah, it would sound like it would sound like him. So yeah, you'd be able
Do
to
you want
know
me to
that.
say something back to them? I can.
I was gonna say, okay, what does Temerith want me to tell them? I can like nod my head or hiss at them, and they might get that across, but that's about it. I can start talking thieves' cat and spend 15 minutes saying sure.
Right. I mean, do you want to be considered this by them? I think it's a great plan.
Sure.
JR, with confidence in himself now, probably overconfidence, Temerith is going to now cast Thaumaturgy, make my voice even louder, and have it boom, centering just behind Katira's character. Saying, again in Goblin, yes, I am.
He who must not be named.
All the goblins are slowly just kind of creeping towards you, not in like a hostile way, but more in just
me.
Bow before me, you puny peasants.
So the goblins are slowly just walking towards you, Remy. Not in like a we're gonna just like run up and Julius Caesar you, but in more of like a are you what like they're wary of you because you've claimed to be someone who's going to take the power of Balak. You're going to destroy the imposter, and just just kind of like looking you up and down, just like trying to figure you out, and then you hear the voice of your bard booming around the room, just kneel, and just all of them. I was just, oh, they're quite skittish right now. They're not quite sure what to make of you, Remy. They're quite nervous. They're not sure whether to attack you, whether to worship you.
I'm gonna side talk to our bard and tell him to yell at them.
Moved in
No,
here so I
our
can hear you
bard should
better.
actually be in the room. There.
I'm here now. That way I can actually, talk with you guys.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you to yell at them for shooting me.
Again, thaumaturgy, or however you pronounce it.
I'd
I'd say thaumaturgy.
I was gonna say
Thaumaturgy.
turgy because it almost sounds like you say thaumaturkey, and I don't think it's turkey.
That's kind of fun though.
Thaw me turkey. I'm gonna thaw me turkey.
Good place to start, Jacob.
Yeah.
We gotta start somewhere.
How dare you shoot at me with your arrows? Do you know not that they cannot harm one such as I?
As
Do you
arrows
not
stick out of
know?
the chest.
Yes. Do you not know that with but a glance of my hostile gaze to you, I could make you less than the dandruff coming off of your skulls?
Dandruff off skulls. Interesting.
That's the best I got for you guys right now.
Okay.
Also, I have to step out for a
Good.
second. I need to make a phone call.
Okay.
Sorry.
So
Somebody take over for me.
as you yell this, the goblins all kind of scramble back. And one of them, who seems to almost be a lead, just kind of puts a hand out, palm upward, as like a gesture towards you, Remy. Just you hear Erky whispering behind you. They're apologizing for whatever inconvenience has befallen you.
Yes.
Good.
They're calling you. That's an odd way to say mistress. I'm not sure if that was a compliment or not.
I'm so concerned.
Oh no.
What? What do you mean not a compliment?
Oh, goblins are typically very backhanded with their language. That's their entire sentence structure. So it's kind of hard to tell sometimes whether they're complimenting you or whether they're insulting you. Like the word that they use as a title for Remy here roughly translates to mistress, but it can translate to a number of things, some of which I'm not sure I'm at liberty to translate.
That's fair.
So, however you take that, that's up to you. I'm not sure how you want to proceed.
Oh, let's roll with it. Tell them, let's see, we could send some fire in there. Tell them we're going to rain fire and brimstone.
First, I'm gonna have Jacob tell them. Oh, of course, Jacob's not actually gonna tell them, but Jacob's gonna tell them that they need to drop their weapons.
Okay. What is your passive perception, Remy?
16.
16. So you do notice creeping in the background some small clambering
Man,
twig-like entities.
I really miss Eldritch Blast.
Crawling in from beyond and just
I'm gonna side talk kind of, because it's not like they can understand me anyways, but that somebody needs to send some fire to the back of the room.
I can turn my, let's see, hold on, I got this. Control flames. We're going to double the brightness. We're going to turn it, let's see, instantaneous. Alright, so we're going to double the brightness. We're going to turn the flame, I mean, flames are kind of orangish anyways, but we're going to turn them like red.
Okay.
And then we're going to have, so I can create a simple shape. I'm going to create just kind of like a scary face, maybe roughly goblin-esque, but more exaggerated and maybe a little bit more scary. And
Okay.
I'm going to shoot, oh, I guess it would be a tiny candle still.
You could always use the bard's torch.
But I can't control that. I think he's using a candle too. Okay, can I just light a torch real fast? Okay, we're gonna light the torch real fast. Do I get another torch or should I just use my other torch?
We'll just keep that one for now.
Okay, and then so I'm gonna do those things and then I'm gonna shoot it past Remy 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet.
Are you just gonna shove this red goblinoid face out
Yep.
the door? So Remy's just kind of like try to have a side conversation, try to figure out what to say next. And as the bard starts to give instruction, Remy also spits out like, "Hey, you should probably put some fire in the back of the room." And so Kiri's just like, "Fire! I know fire! I can do fire!" Lights a torch and then sticks it out into the doorway, casting the spell, and manipulates the flames into this grotesque, grinning goblinoid face and makes it a bright, just malevolent crimson, and it flies forward. And does that actually do any damage, or does that what exactly does that spell do?
I'm using control frames. It's a cantrip. It's not any. I'm just no. If I tried to set them on fire, it would just be. It's not. It doesn't add any magical qualities to the fire besides the.
You
Besides
can
what
use it to spread fire, though?
I mean, I probably
You
could.
can expand the flame, you can extinguish the flame, you can double it, have the area of bright light, change the color, or both.
You're like fire.
You can
So, yeah.
cause
Don't
simple
touch the fire.
shapes to appear.
Yeah,
Okay.
So I did 3 of those things, and
Yep.
none of them really. She's not intending to cause damage exactly. She's just
Okay. So you make this flaming goblinoid-esque face fly forward towards the back, and you see all the goblins. They scatter. They just straight into the corners, and they're just standing back, like just back and arms just spread against the wall, just. And you see the fire, it flies back, and let's see, does it just hover there, or does it
I'm using Mage Hand to hold the torch.
okay,
So
it
just hovers.
So you see where the torch now is, where the flaming face shape is, you can see beneath it are 4 twig blights that you've seen before. these small wooden figures of gnarled and twisted branches look at you with these black beady eyes, and the scraping of the wood reaches your ears as they walk and skitter towards you.
Oh, it's bigger Nathaniel's.
Well, they're not necessarily bigger. That's just
Oh.
as small as I can get them.
It's more Nathaniel's.
These ones do seem to be a bit more hostile, though.
Angry Nathaniel's.
Angry Nathaniels.
Remy, that was what you named the twig blight we found.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I remember that now. I'm gonna Jacob tell the goblins to stop the twig blights from attacking us,
Oh yes, I will do that.
or threaten them or something. I don't know if they won't do it. I don't care what you do.
Threats?
So,
I
can
have
someone-
threats.
Can someone fill me in on what's going on?
Essentially, the party has been talking with the goblins. Neither side is really entirely sure what to make of the other. Remy did see towards the back, coming from that giant cavern beyond this room,
Where the
4
torch is?
small skittering shapes.
Lovely.
And so, in a brilliant deduction, Remy said, "Let's get fire back there." And Kiri, who knows fire, was like, "I'm going to light a torch, put it in the hand of my mage hand, and send it forward, the flames being bright crimson and in the vague shape of a smiling goblinoid."
Oh, lovely.
So the goblins are terrified, are scattered to every corner of the room, hands against the wall, screaming. And these twig blights, seemingly unfazed, are skittering towards the rest of the party.
And I'm being told to have the goblins stop the twig lights in some way, shape, or form.
Yep.
Oh boy.
I mean, you're talking for me, so basically, you can't lose in this situation. At least yourself.
Yeah.
You could get me killed, but that's about it.
I'm trying to think of how exactly this character would approach this. Loud booming voice. What was I gonna say? I had it. I lost it. You fools! You absolute canker sores!
Ew.
As I command.
Ouch.
Protect me and stop those things from getting any closer.
Make a persuasion check with advantage for me.
Absolutely.
Considering everything going on, they're pretty much convinced that you're going to be their new master.
19.
19.
Woo!
Wait. 12 plus 12. Yeah, 19. 12 plus 7 is 19.
Okay. So the goblins glance at each other, and you see them pull out these small swords and run forward.
We're about to get we're about to watch some goblins get torn to shreds, aren't we?
Oh, jeez. Okay.
If all else fails, I know shatter.
So,
Here we go.
so
Just everybody back up.
2 of the goblins do manage to hit their targets. And
Nice. They get
the
promotions.
2 other ones are kind of close to the torch, and they're still looking at it as they try to attack. And one of them just kind of hits the ground and lets go of the sword, almost like he half threw it.
He's fired.
So he just... And the other one, while he doesn't let go of the sword, he's not doing much better. He just smacks the ground next to the twig blight. As for damage, goblins,
Gobos.
+2. Okay, so one of them slices down and cleaves this small twig blight, and it is gone. The other one that hits cleaves it nearly in 2, and it seems to kind of collapse on one side, almost kind of like nearly headless Nick, but at the waist. So it's like just barely hanging on. And all 3 of them are going to run forward and are all going to try to leap onto Remy.
Well, guys, when I pass out, you guys are screwed, just so you know. So you're actually going to have to fight them.
So, okay. So one of them, or actually, no, wait, what's their plus? Okay, +3. So 2 of them are going to latch onto Remy, because that was a 19 for a total of 22, and then a natural 20, and then a 3. All right. So 2 of them latch onto Remy and seem to be holding on for dear life and just start slashing into your skin. The other one bounces off its 2 companions. Remy, you take a total, let's see, that's +1. That's going to be a total of 9 points of piercing damage.
Hey, guys, I'm at 1 hit point.
Oh no!
I can heal you when it comes around to me.
And you say, does anybody want to do anything in this particular situation?
Yeah, I want to heal her.
I
Well,
can add
Edgar-
healing as well.
As soon as the cat gets hurt, Edgar just goes for it.
So
Okay.
while we're trying to heal her, you pass her to go, well, bam.
Yeah.
Kiri would be attacking.
Edgar
as well.
shoves her aside, throws her backwards,
Throws her back.
and the 2 of us start healing her.
Yep, sounds about
Oh
right.
dang! I forgot I could move Remy. Whoops.
Okay, so
I'm
Edgar,
currently rolling for cure wounds.
make your attack roll. And then those of you that are doing healing, do your healing.
Oh come on!
Cat, you get 11 hit points back from me.
And Kiri attack as well.
Yes, you may.
Yay.
Well,
You
Keep
get
in mind-
11, or you get 9 from me, not 11, 9.
Flurry of blows. You could do a flurry of blows.
Hopefully that helps.
that's true.
Yes, it does. I'm only 4 down from my
I
max,
just
anyways. So,
copy
yeah.
down all of my feet.
So, it helps a lot.
Let me double check what I want to do.
Kiri, what was your attack?
Hold on. Numbers.
Numbers. Yes.
Unnatural 23.
That'll hit. Roll me some damage.
Do I get sneak attack because Edgar is within 5 feet?
Sure.
Yay. Okay, so just gonna that's an 11. 14 points of damage.
3 times the overkill that you needed.
Nice.
So you go and just, pa! I assume you're shooting with like a bow of some kind.
I'm stabbing with my short
You're
sword.
stabbing with your short sword. You're just like, no! And you bring the blade down and you cleave cleanly one of these twig blights from the top of the head to the bottom of the feet, and it seems to crumble into many tiny pieces onto the floor.
I have a bonus action.
Which would be...
I want to attack with my dagger. That was
Okay.
a 16 to hit.
16. Okay. Roll damage on that as well. Edgar, what was your attack roll?
I get-
it was a 9.
That does not hit. Did you
But
want to
I'll-
do Flurry of Blows?
Yeah, I'm gonna use Flurry of Blows on that.
Okay.
Do I get
Okay.
sneak attack on that second one or no?
You only get sneak attack once around.
2
Beautiful.
unarmed.
So that's going to be oh wait. Oh, that's just 2 points of damage.
So just need 2d4.
Yeah, because I don't add my ability modifier for my bonus. Yeah, just 2 points of damage.
Okay. And what did you, for your to hit, Edgar, what did you roll for that, for your Flurry of Blows?
Oh, to hit is gonna be... Oh, it's not gonna hit
Well, you can make 2 attacks.
that much. What's my modifier? What am I doing here? Do I get an attack bonus with that?
Yeah, you would get the same attack bonus.
That I would with my quarterstaff.
Yes.
So the first one was 8, and the second one was 15.
Okay, so that last one will hit. Roll damage for me.
3.
That's going to be a D4 plus your Dex modifier.
3 plus 7.
7. Okay, so you both... so Kiri slices one with her dagger, with her sword, stabs at another one with her dagger, and Edgar, you take your quarterstaff, you bring it down, you miss, but in retaliation, you bring your quarterstaff back, letting go with one hand, and slam the other twig blight into the ground, mashing it into the dirt, and you see the shining point of a dagger rip through the thin cords that were holding the other twig blight together. And the remaining twig blights crumble to the earth.
Serves you right.
The ones we didn't attack?
No, you guys, there was only 4. The goblins killed 1, and you guys killed the rest.
Oh. Kira's gonna kind of just like, not rub, like dust her hands off, be like, that's what you get.
How would you like to proceed?
Remy, are you okay?
Yep, I'm good.
Cool.
So these goblins are just standing around.
They're standing there. One of them is like, they're all kind of like shaking to a degree. One of them, whose sword is on the ground, is just standing there quivering. Sees all of you and just quickly picks up his sword and just kind of holds it there, just rigidly standing and shaking.
Guess we ought to start moving.
Kiri's gonna bounce on the balls of her feet. Should we tell them to take us to Balak?
That would probably be a good move, seeing as that's what we're looking for.
I'm guessing Kiri probably dropped the candle when she switched to the torch. So Kiri's gonna go back and pick up the candle or retrieve the candle or whatever.
Okay, so you're gonna retrieve the candle?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've still got that one torch going.
Okay.
The goblin one.
Yeah. All right. So, you guys are simply moving on from this area?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you enter in, and
Kiri's gonna tumble in.
okay.
Do a couple cartwheels and stuff.
Wonderful. So, nice thing is some of you guys are already here. So all I have to do is move you over. Can you guys all see the new page? The new map?
I need my candle, my torch.
Can't.
I will get them to you, worry not. Okay, Gur needs his. All right, does that work for you, Caden?
Yep.
Okay. Does anybody else need their character? I think I've got everybody. Edgar, Gur, Kiri, Meepo, Remy. I need Remy. Remy. And Kat, you can see this, right? The new map? Kat?
You're muted, Cat.
I can see it now. I couldn't see it for a hot minute though.
Okay. Okay, so this one is going to be Jacob's torch. I should probably have it represent a torch so you guys can move it around. And this one will be Kiri's torch.
Yay.
Oops, that's not what I wanted. All right, so what? The torch is having arguments with itself, and I don't know how to feel about it.
Either. It's kind of entertaining though.
It is. It's also very strange.
And I'm concerned.
I am too. I think the torch needs therapy.
Torch, buddy. You
Torch is
okay?
typing.
You okay there, Torch?
This is
Can I get you
great.
No
something?
therapy necessary. Get over yourself. The torch.
We am Torch.
Limp piece of noodle.
What is happening right now?
I don't know. Okay. Besides that,
would you like us to stop
let's
doing that, JR?
let's move on.
do you
let's
do
move
you need us to stop doing this?
Just for
Is
a
it-
moment. I am too. There, I am all concerned and scared. Anyway, does anybody
Oh.
have a passive perception that is higher than 13, I believe it is?
Yep.
Present.
Yes.
Present.
Does anybody not have a passive perception higher than a 10?
Not have higher than a 10. No, I'm at an 11.
Okay. So you all notice as you move along into this next part of the grove, you see the top in the distance almost seem to be outlined by the gently glowing luminescence. The top of what seems to be a gnarled, dead, misshapen tree. The branches seeming to curl out like claws, reaching down and up as if it's reaching for something. And the branches are pure black against the light. And as you continue on, you see before you pale, spindly briars pressing close to one another, casting twisted shadows on the earth floor in the violent light. So, how would you like to proceed? Those of you that have a higher passive perception, you can see some of the briars and small bushes rustling as small wooden beings skitter around among the branches and between the bushes.
Are our goblin friends, servants, friends, still with us?
They're still in the room.
I think they
I
should
need to
definitely
put them on there.
go in front of us.
The goblins.
We called the Belak, or however you pronounced it, an imposter, right?
Uh-huh.
With the with the voice, I'm going to say, go forth and find me the imposter, and you shall be rewarded.
The four goblins slowly and begrudgingly move forward. through the briar patches, and you can see that as they traverse this, I know the map doesn't have as many, but these briars, these bushes are everywhere. You cannot walk across this grove without trying to climb through them or walk through them. And you see these goblins kind of trudging their way through, and as they go, you see one of them as he kind of pushes his way through a briar. You hear the as his body gets swarmed by small branches and claws. You see, glittering in the torchlight, many sets of beady black eyes as you see the claws rend slightly into the flesh, and like a pack of piranhas, they strip the goblin apart and pull it into the briar bush.
Are these coming from the tree or from the
No,
bushes?
they're not coming from the tree. They seem to be in and around the bushes.
That's lovely.
Oh,
And
that's
so
Yay.
these two
That poor guy.
oh.
split off. This one moves, and they seem to be very wary, trying to move around these bushes. Even as hard as it is, they're trying their best, and as time goes on, a few minutes goes by, and it'd be screams followed by silence.
Oh.
And then a little bit later, another set of screams, and then silence. About a minute later, another set of screams and silence. And you see bolting out of one of the bushes one of the final goblins that you saw running into the dark, trying to reach you desperately as you see these small, almost seemingly insect-like, almost like a colony of army ants, these twig blights covering it, wrapping themselves around the creature's shoulders and
Forest.
reaching around the legs, tripping it, and it falls to the ground as multitudes of these creatures drag it back, claws tearing into the flesh and pulling it back into one of the bushes, and you hear its whimpering cries, and then silence. A minute goes by.
Well, at least he tried.
What? How could you
And another minute goes by.
say that?
That was out of character. Timareth wouldn't say that. Timareth would be horrified by this whole thing.
A minute goes by.
That sucks.
Remember,
And another
Don't-
minute goes by.
well, minutes are going fast. Don't
And it's
go
silent.
don't go near the tree. Everyone remember the tree. It's how do you say it in common? It's it's bad. It will eat you.
Cured?
What? We can see a big black tree, right?
You can see the tops.
Okay. Yeah. And then what did you say, Jacob?
I said cured? Like C-U-R-E-D?
No, well, that's not the word. I can't remember it. But the tree will eat you. It will eat you. It's like a vampire. It consumes and it will suck you in. Samarith, you weren't there. It's when we talked about it. It was embedded the Gulthias tree that I think she's going to point up to the tops of the branches. The tree was embedded with a wooden stake previously used to kill a vampire named Gulthias. And then the badness of the stake made the tree bad. And so the tree feeds off and eats creatures and controls them.
So it's a zombie tree.
A vampiric tree.
Vampire.
Werewolf tree?
Vampiric tree.
Oh. So it's got the vampire curse on it. Okay, that makes sense. That's weird, though.
Remove
How in
curse.
the world?
This is
Only.
why we're here, is to destroy the tree.
Can it talk?
I don't know. That's all I know about the tree.
We should try to talk to it. Most of our problems can be solved by talking.
Well,
Well,
it did
then-
respond. Well, that other plant responded to talking earlier, didn't it?
Nathaniel was
I'm sorry, who's Nathaniel?
Remy named him. Just gonna point at Remy. It was one of those twig blights. We found a twig blight earlier before all the
Small
others.
angry, the small angry twig men.
Yes.
They're all
Very
named
similar
Nathaniel?
to the ones that just tore apart the goblins.
They are all named Nathaniel? Do they
Well, no,
have
we
a
just-
hive mind?
What? No, we just named the one Nathaniel.
This is really cool. Why are they all called Nathaniel?
All right, now his stupidity is showing.
I mean, you can name them Nathaniel if you want to name them Nathaniel.
Do they identify as like Nathaniel 1 and Nathaniel 2 and Nathaniel 3, or are they all just collectively Nathaniel?
She's just kind of
Do they all
staring
have
at
different-
you incredulously.
Do they all have different emphases, like Nathaniel? Nathaniel?
Okay, I go up to him and wrap him on the head again with my quarterstaff.
Ow!
Can we please focus on something that's more important than you not understanding that one of them was called Nathaniel, not all of them were called Nathaniel?
Oh, why didn't you just say so?
You kept yammering.
I do not yammer.
Oh, you
Should-
do.
Should I throw a stone into the bushes?
We can try sending like a torch or a candle in there.
I was gonna say, should I just sacred flame one of them?
I don't think Sacred Flame is actual flame, is it?
It is not. It does not deal fire damage.
If I send, they can move, it looks like. So if we send fire in, we risk having them all rush us at once.
At which case, I will cast Shatter or Thunder Wave.
This is a nice time when Wall of Fire would be a great spell to have.
I wouldn't say wall of fire per se.
Really high level spell.
That might actually be easier if we can get them to rush us. I can cast Shatter or Thunder Wave.
Even though it doesn't do fire damage, it does radiant damage, which it might have a disadvantage with.
Isn't it only to one target though, instead of an area effect?
Yeah, it descends on a creature that you can see within range.
Yes, you'll have to be able to see the creature first.
Can't one of you just magic the torch over to a bush and light it on fire?
That's what I was saying.
I can.
I have mage hand.
I believe 2 people in the party are currently carrying torches and candles that are lit.
I mean,
Yeah.
please don't send. Oh dear.
Yeah, I've got a candle.
It's not like it's gonna set the whole room on
This
fire.
one right here. It's going up and down. That's mine.
And even if it does, isn't that kind of the point?
We're trying to destroy
Yeah.
the tree. How tall is the ceiling, JR?
They're annoying.
5 feet.
The ceiling is maybe about 50 feet up.
And how far away is the tree from us?
quite far.
We
You
could.
can just make out the top of it.
Yeah, we could start burning it down. We can't. I don't want to walk through the bushes.
Question though, if we start burning things down and everything in this room catches fire, will we not get smoked out of here and start suffocating?
The ceiling's pretty high. We might be
Yeah, but
okay.
fire and smoke go fast.
That's true.
They go very fast.
I'm gonna cast
There's
Silver.
more than one ways to fell a tree.
Wait a second, is this a door?
Yep. That is
Someone
the
should
door.
go check that out.
You
We
can
came from up
deduce
here, didn't
that.
we?
Yes, and you can deduce that that door leads into the hallway that you were just in.
Oh,
Just goes full circle.
okay.
So, do the kind of brushy areas start where it's kind of more orange, like kind of here-ish?
More about where the first bush is here.
If you did a little flicky thingy, I didn't see it.
Can you see that?
Nope.
Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Can you
Okay.
see that?
Yep.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
I'm going to walk to, let's see, kind of here-ish. Oh, no, here-ish. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion 30 feet out. I'm going to cast a squirrel, just sitting on the ground.
This girl's name is Perry.
And then I'm going to have it kind of move around and... Can it move? Oh, wait. Can Minor Illusion move? Nope. I don't know, actually. No. So I'm just going to have like a minor illusion of a squirrel kind of sitting there on the ground in the bushes.
Okay.
I can only cast. I mean, there are no twiggy thingies here. They're not attacking my squirrel. Either
What's
that
your
or
spell
they
save DC?
don't. Oh, never mind. 12.
12. Okay. So it sits there, and you're watching. Nothing seems to happen.
Need to destroy the tree. None of us can.
You see 5 of these twiggy creatures rush out, seeming to pass through the squirrel, and then they're gone.
But when the world needed them most, they vanished.
Twiggy creatures are gone. They just vanished.
They seem to vanish into the darkness in the bushes,
Oh.
and the rustling of the plants ceases.
Okay.
It's a little concerning.
Get to the tree. Get to the tree. We could. Maybe there's another way around. We should have asked the goblins if there was a way around to the tree.
Wait,
You could have.
I also have Firebolt. I forget sometimes that I have 2 sets of magic going on here.
Well, what's Firebolt's range?
It's 120 feet.
Sounds like the tree is further out than that. Question mark?
So far as you can tell,
Yeah.
it's a decent ways out.
But we're also worried about the bushes, right?
Yep.
Firebolt's a cantrip, so
But we're also worried about setting the place on fire and smoking ourselves out. I want to destroy the tree, but I don't want to die down here.
I mean, we all got like swords and axes of different kinds, don't we?
I don't.
Are we worried that the bushes will attack us? Is that the worry, or that they house the twig fig thingy-majigs?
Yeah, Edgar, just go punch the tree.
Yeah,
Let's
just
do
punch
it.
He
it.
can't get too close. He can't get too close
know,
to it,
I
though.
know.
It'll eat him.
You're a monk. You can like dash through stuff quickly.
It'll be fine.
You'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen?
Just
Don't worry. You go there to get the tree. We'll all watch from back here.
yeah, we send the 500-year-old man forward.
We watch him die.
Yes.
I like.
So rude.
Okay, what about?
Sound like fun.
Oh darn!
You should go with him.
If only they were
I'd watch.
closer together, I'd be like, Word of Radiance wouldn't be too bad. But because it could be as many creatures as I wanted as long as they were in range. However, the range is 5 feet, and they're not clustered 5 feet apart, or 5 feet close.
I mean, once again, if y'all are feeling kind of, crazy, I can cast Thunder Wave, if we can, which has a range of 15 feet from the point of origin. So wait, I might be misreading that. Hang on, let me double check.
Where would your point of origin be? Because you could probably do it
Yourself.
from south. Then I don't think it would work.
I'll be right in front. Oh, I could also do, in that case, Shatter, which is a 10-foot radius, so 20 foot diameter across total, which does probably more damage than these stick men have hit points. But that's beside the point. If some brave soul were to go run out there and get all of them angry at you, I could cast that behind you and hurt them all. I don't know, weird wacky plan, but I mean, we've got no other ideas right now, so.
Well, because we're also saying that we need to attack them all at once, where honestly, all of us magic users, we could pick one each that's right now in our vision to attack separately.
The only spell that I have that's one person only is Vicious Mockery.
Okay. I was going to say, I have plenty of
Insult
cantrips
the
that can attack individuals, individual creatures.
There's multiple little twig blades, though.
I know. But if you're it's like, my thing is, if you attack the bush, wouldn't you be attacking all within the bush? I don't know. We don't know how many are in each bush.
Gary doesn't have any attack spells.
Otherwise, we're just gonna sit here debating.
Someone
on
take their
nothing.
sword and go slash at one.
Okay.
I vote Gur.
All I have is blunt force.
No,
So-
What target volunteering Gur for?
Say if Edgar's actually saying that, I will go stab something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wonderful. Make an attack roll for me, Remy.
21 to hit.
What?
21 to hit. Do I have advantage?
You're attacking a bush, right?
Advantage, correct?
Come to think of it, you
Wait,
probably don't even
wait.
need to make an attack roll. It's a
That's why I'm kind of confused. If we attack the bush, is the damage happening just to the bush, or is it happening to whatever twig creatures are in the bush?
Doesn't matter. I'm stabbing the bush anyways. So, 13
It's for me to
damage.
know and you to find out.
Okay, well, I will use magic missile on the three
Okay.
that are in sight.
So Remy goes up and stabs at a bush and kind of swishes it around, and a lot of the branches break and snap off and kind of fall to the ground. And right behind her, 3 darts of magical energy just hit these bushes, and many more of these branches break off. They seem to clear a small part of a small thin path through the clusters of barbed branches. A moment goes by, and another moment goes by. And then 1, 2, 3 of these twig blights come forward. And I believe, Remy, in order to attack, you had to be right next to the bushes, correct?
Oh no.
So these 3 twig blights
Be right here for ease.
2 of them are going to try and jump on you like you've seen the others do. Well, they're really, rather, all 3 of them are going to. One of them, if I can get the stats correctly, one of them is a 10 to hit, the other is a unnatural 20, and the other one's a 17.
Well, the last 2 hit.
That's going to be a total of 6 piercing damage as you feel their small, thin claws stick themselves past your fur and into your skin, and you see their shining black eyes looking at you.
How far apart are the bushes spaced?
The bushes themselves,
Or 2
the
blocks.
map doesn't give you a good image of how close they are because they're just showing like, hey, they're here. They're very bunched together. Like most of this open space that you see here is actually covered in these dried, brambled brush. What would you like to do? Your friend is being attacked by some of these
Well,
twigs.
I'm gonna use
I'd
magic
Oh,
missile on all 3 of them.
Okay, you may do
Have
so.
the
How
spells.
many spell slots do you have? How many have you used, rather?
I have used 2 so far.
Okay. So you're going to magic missile some of them? Or going to magic missile the 3 of
All
them?
3 of them. Mm-hmm.
Roll damage for me then. I'll need individual damage
Yes.
rolls for each of them.
One is 5.
Okay.
One is 3. The other one is 4.
So 2 of them simply seem to pretty much explode as these darts hit them, and one of them is clinging on desperately for dear life. Edgar, did you say you were doing something?
Yeah, he'd go after him.
Make an attack roll for me.
Who wants to betray me next?
Oh, I do. Wait.
Watch. We're already suspicious.
That is. Oh, I can math. Hold on. 13.
13, that just hits.
Oh, good.
Roll damage for me.
Uh, 9.
Okay. So you take your quarterstaff and swing it down, and the last blight that was beginning to claw its way up toward Remy's head whoosh, is brought down and smashed, leaving thin needles sticking out of the fur, unmoving. And you can easily pluck them out.
Yeah, Edgar's gonna walk up and start pulling them out. You gotta be more careful, Remy.
They do sting a little bit.
Maybe there's a way around. Black can't. Either there's something Black does to walk through these twig blights, or there's another way to the tree.
That hallway was
Or-
a dead end, right?
He is one of the twig blights.
Bum, bum,
Dun,
bum.
dun, dun.
He has a large toad.
I
How do
think
you
it
know this,
also...
Have you seen him in person?
No, but
Then you don't know. Jared is saying this like super matter of factly, by the way. Like, obviously, he's definitely correct, of course.
Obviously.
You know,
I
like, why
think it
wouldn't he be?
also... I think it also might be worth of note that he might very well be in control of these twig blights. I mean, the goblins seem to follow him. Why not the twig blights?
it's true.
Because, silly, the twig blights are made out of twigs, and they don't have brains. Because they're inorganic. Wait, but what is organic?
Gary's gonna walk over and stand next to Siri and just be like, do you happen to have, like, a silencing spell?
Gur's gonna kind of go up and be like, why attacking bushes?
Because the bushes are pokey.
We're trying to destroy the tree past the bushes. She's gonna point at the tree.
Brush park us, will park bush?
Yes, exactly, Meepo.
I mean, yeah, essentially.
Are you guys okay?
I
You
think that's the
attack
most genuine
bushes.
thing that Gur has ever said to this party, is asking if they're okay.
You attack bushes.
Well, I mean,
Bushes no hurt people.
oh, Gur, by all means, do help yourself.
People hurt people. Is that right?
You can just...
People are people, so why should it be?
Gur, there's something in the bushes attacking us. Just gonna minor image, kind of minor illusion, just in her hand, like what she, like, kind of her, like, piece together, like what she thinks a twig bite, or like she's gonna minor illusion a twig blight.
Wait, are you still talking to me or are you talking to me?
Talking to Gur.
Sure. Okay.
These are in the bushes.
By the way, I totally forgot to pick my second level spells. I don't know how I
Uh-oh.
forgot to do that.
Gur's
Well,
just
then
gonna.
why don't you do
Oh,
that
hold
then?
on.
I am.
Okay.
And I was gonna say I have access to Agonazar's Scorcher. Now that's a line of roaring flame.
Yeah.
All
You try to
creatures.
smack my hand, Gur. I'm gonna.
Gur is just gonna start talking about how lonely he is.
Oh dear.
Also mumbling, these guys crazy.
Talking about who?
He's talking about you guys because you're
Excellent.
attacking bushes, and in his mind, they're bushes, not actual things. So he thinks all y'all are crazy.
Talking about how people are crazy and how lonely he is.
Yep. He's
Me-
lonely because he's surrounded by crazy people.
Meepo kind of pats you on the knee. No, well, not more lonely before. Need more find friends. Your friends here.
Gary's gonna hug Gur's calf. Actually, his thigh. Hold on, let me look at my height chart. Where does she land? Like his
Gur-
knee.
So
yeah, right around his knee.
this is one of those situations where Gert doesn't know what to do. So he starts pretending he's a normal bugbear now. So he's on all fours just making weird bugbear noises now.
He's gonna let go like, ah! Did I break it?
Maybe.
He's just gonna just start, kind of wandering around and acting like a normal bugbear.
Is there a path through these bushes, or is it just
You
densely
guys have
packed?
started clearing a path that you could walk through. It'd be more of a single file walk through, but you do have the beginnings of a path.
Okay.
I hate to
But other than
say
that, it's
it,
just all
but
packed.
what if we just sent Gur through first and then followed in a line behind him? We'd have to stop him before he got to the tree. He couldn't get too close to the tree, but we could just send him in there, and then he'd figure out why we're not in the bushes. And then he would probably attack the bushes. And Gur is much better at attacking than any of us are.
Something's waiting in the bushes.
Sometimes. No, Jacob, it's the bushes of love.
Every day I worry all day.
Guys,
It's the
I'm kind of
bushes of
liking
love.
this snowball swarm spell. It sounds kind of cool.
It is.
So the yellow line that I've put down is the path that you have cleared so far. It's just that single wide space, but that is the part that is cleared.
Okay.
We could just go single file through, and then have Gur take most of the damage. Or not the damage, she wouldn't say that, but
Yes, also most of the damage. That would be nice.
I think it's either that or leave and try to find another way around.
We've been all over this place.
Have.
And you can quite literally see your goal in front of you.
We could try to draw Black out. Maybe if we could lure him here.
I'd say we clear a path.
Okay.
Honestly, the best way to go about it at this point.
Let's see. Gur's still acting like a bugbear.
Yes.
All right. We're gonna minor. Oh, what makes bugbears? What makes bugbears angry?
Say,
You want
Gur
him to, like,
smash?
through this thing?
Or smash.
Smash.
Oh, okay.
What
Here
smash?
we go. Okay, we're gonna minor illusion. Okay, everybody, get ready to follow Gur. We're gonna minor illusion a tiny voice that shouts from the bushes. Gur is stupid,
Oh no.
dumb bugbear.
Give me 1 second.
I don't know if he's gonna react to that.
Dumb stinky bugbear.
Probably pirate stories.
More pirate stories.
Oh, pirate stories. That's right. I stole all your gold, Gur.
Oh, there we
Give me
go.
Give me 1 second.
He's
All
just like,
right.
I'm sorry, Gur, but idiot, dum, fluffy, useless.
Oh,
It's getting real.
He is going to stand up very abruptly, and he is going to say this. I will kill every one of you, everyone you know and love. Then I will come for you and make you bury them, then kill you.
sounds like Taken. Woo.
And then Gur will go attack.
Oh, I hope you moved out of the way.
And by the way, he's probably going to rage again.
Okay.
We just got to make sure to stop him before he gets to the tree.
Yeah, and how do you plan to do that?
Didn't think that far ahead.
So
So here comes Gur.
this is the end of the clear part.
Good.
Alrighty.
So you'd be right about there.
All right.
So show me like which spots you're going to attack, because you're basically just forging your way through here.
So like, is the entire area covered, or?
For the most part,
Okay.
about 90% of it are these brambled bushes.
So Gur will kind of go like here, go to here, and then he'll probably go to like here.
Okay. Now, how do you want to cut these down? Are you just like going and slashing, walking up to where that was, slashing, walking up, or are you gonna like walk into the middle of a group of them and just kind of like try to do like a circle?
He's more just gonna double battle axe it with his hand axes and just start whacking at it like you would with a machete.
Okay. So, just for the sake of brevity, we have this area here that you've cleared out, and then going to here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you go from there?
Where did I hear the voices from?
That's a good question, Kiri.
Hold on. Where Kiri's kind of following a ways behind. Guys, come on. Voices, where is the tree? Or can I see the tree?
The tree is much farther off.
All right, I'm going to angle him towards the tree. So maybe from, let's see, I'm standing here. Minor illusion is range of 30 feet, so 5, 10.
Are you basically just like recasting it to make it sound like it's moving farther away?
Yeah.
Following the
So we're kind of luring him with a carrot, like.
You do know, like, just from the direction, the tree itself is like this direction.
Oh, okay. So we're luring him
Just so
that
that
way.
you're aware.
She's kind of apologizing under her breath, like, sorry, you're idiot. Oh, obnoxious. Oh, sorry. You don't even know what that word means. You're dumb.
Gur, as he's slowly making his way like here, then here, slowly just like following that way, he's also going to say, "When I find you, I will gut you like I did my brother."
Oh!
Oh,
Kiri's gonna stop. Just kind of like turn white and be like,
He's still going to continue to make his way that way.
So, hold on.
I know, I stopped.
I gotta put that on the right layer. Okay. So you've gotten there. And are you guys following behind at all, or are you just...
I moved behind and I was just waiting for more space to clear so more people could. But I don't know if anyone else is alive out there.
what's happening? We're trying to stay like 10 feet behind. Where's my torch?
That's a good question.
There it is.
Like, I don't know where your torch is. Let's see here. So you're going along, and as Gur's saying these things and slashing through the bushes, you look around you and you see the bushes that are untouched begin to rustle and shudder. And then this mass of branches and claws rush outward. And, oh, that's on the wrong layer. This mass of twig blights scramble out of the bushes. A majority of them going to attack Gur, the one
Woo.
who is cutting down the bushes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
He's okay.
Well, I also, since there's actual creatures around me now, one of my abilities comes into play of when I rage, the Wild Surge.
I believe doesn't the wild surge happen when you rage, not during your rage? Or what is...
Yeah, it happens when I rage, but it didn't affect anything because there weren't any enemies around me.
What was the effect?
It was... Oh, it was... Let me see which one I gotta read.
So I totally forgot that happens when you rage.
Yeah. Until my rage ends, the 10-foot circle around me is difficult terrain.
Okay. So you see them scramble up to where Gur is, and then you can see that they have to move farther, like up and down things, or they're like physically seeming to be pushed back as they try to force their way to Gur. Let's see here. What's your armor class?
That would be a 16 since I don't have my shield out.
Okay. So I need... It's a +3. So that does not, that does, that does not, that does, that certainly does not, that does, that does not, that one does, and that one does. So, of the 9 that are attacking you, 5 of them land hits, and they begin to crawl up your leg.
Did you factor in the resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage?
Oh, I'm going to give you the full number, and then I'll let you cut that in half.
Okay.
Just remember the damage that is halved is rounded down.
Okay.
So let's see here. 2, 10, 13. Total of 18 points of piercing damage as they begin to crawl up your body. And you are not the only one to be attacked. You have Kiri, it looks like,
Yep.
with a few. You've got 3. What's your armor class?
14.
Oh boy, well, you get hit by one of them. You take 5 points of piercing damage as some of them begin to try to climb up you, and they can't seem to reach. Or not reach, but like penetrate the hidden armor. However, one of them does, and you take that 5 points. And then you have, it looks like Siri right behind her. So let's see. That's going to be another 3. What's your armor class, Siri? You said it was 13? So 2 of those are going to hit for a total of 5 points of piercing damage as well. As these twig blights begin to climb up your leg. And then finally we have Edgar. Let's see. What's your armor class, Edgar?
It is 17, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, 17.
17. Okay. So one of them does land their claws and begin to climb up on you for a total of 4 points of piercing damage. So, my friends, you have begun to be swarmed by these ravenous twig blights. How would you like to proceed?
Bad idea, bad idea. Kiri's gonna redirect the minor illusion. I don't know if Gur's gonna pay attention, but she's gonna make it shout from back here. She's trying to send Gur back. We need to go back. This was a bad idea.
Halfway in. Is it worth turning back?
It's true, but we don't know where is. Are we like halfway to the tree? How far away do we appear closer to the tree?
It does appear to be somewhat closer. You are making headway towards it.
We don't know if there's a clearing around the tree. We can't get close to the tree. We can't kill all of them.
Fire.
Let's all rush the adventurers. They can't kill all of us. They can't stop all of us.
One of you does have a torch.
Just holding it above the twig blades. We could go in, get close. I don't know how much we can talk. Okay, we get close. I set the tree on fire, and then we go back.
Edgar's just gonna start swatting the ones off of him with his quarterstaff.
Say,
Okay, make attack rolls for me.
if we didn't want to get too close, if I can get up to 30 feet close, then I could set the tree on fire.
Okay, let's just do that. Kiri's gonna, start. I don't know that she's gonna take her.
17?
Yeah, that'll hit. Roll damage for me.
11.
11. So you take your quarterstaff and swing it downward, and you smash and crush one of the twig blights into the earth. And there's still more around you.
Yep.
As they're talking, Kiri's probably swatting it. Twig blights, or she's probably got her daggers and is kind of trying to like slice them off.
Okay. Make attack rolls for me. Danielle, is there anything you want to do?
So I picked Dust Devil as one of my second level spells, and I'm thinking that I'm thinking of having it there originate there.
Okay.
So any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the Dust Devil must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, gets that. It has bludgeoning damage and is pushed 10 feet away.
Okay.
And on a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed away. And I have a bonus action that goes with it that I can move.
That you can move it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that if there are any loose material, it forms a 10-foot radius cloud of debris around itself that lasts until the start of my next turn.
Okay. So you cast this spell, and this wind begins to swirl and pick up speed. This loose soil and dust gathers up around it, and it seems to go up. And you can see the twig blights that are nearby. What's your spell save DC?
13.
13. Okay. So strength save. Oh, they're weak. What did you know? So yeah, roll a d8 for me.
For only one?
I'm having you roll one, and then I'm using that for all of them.
Oh,
That way we're not rolling so many dice.
gotcha.
Helps save time.
Yep. It is a 7.
7. Okay. So you spring up this dust devil, and you see these twig blights as they launch themselves toward you and Edgar. One of them towards Edgar, which is going to be a 22 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
You take 2 points of piercing damage. And then for Danielle, that's going to be a 12 and a 19.
Only the 19 hits.
So you're going to take 2 points of piercing damage as well. And then you see all 3 of these twig blights. The dust and dirt that is beginning to surround them pulls them in and spits their pieces back out. Your dust devil is still there for the sake of brevity. Do I have an image that I can throw down just to represent it?
Right. And I'm going to use my bonus action to move it.
Okay. Where would you like to move it?
So I start here. Let's see, what? So that's 5, 10, 15. It's not shown exactly on the map, but I want to move it to this one.
To this space here?
Yeah. Oh, Bugbear in the way. Because Gur will get hit. Darn it.
Well, Gur is also raging, so he's
Okay.
got advantage on strength stuff.
Because I can either do it here or I can do it here.
It's up to you on what you want to do.
Does he take damage if he still succeeds?
If he
Half as much
succeeds,
damage.
Uh,
and it's only a D8.
how bad does Gur look?
Like a 5 HP type of deal.
Oh, no!
Oh! Okay, I'm gonna move it here. My dust devil's gonna go right here.
Okay. So... Oh, boy. So... they'll go there. That's good to know. And then we have the other twig blights that are attacking Gur and Kiri. So, Gur, you said your armor class was 16?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. No. 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 Yes. Okay. So that's going to be a total. Come on, work with me. Let's see here. That's going to be 15 points of piercing damage cut in half.
Let's just say that I'm below 0.
Okay.
But you're not
Oh.
killed outright.
Spare the dying is gonna happen.
No.
You are making death saving throws though.
Spare the dying happens next.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to make one now?
Not quite yet. I'll have
Siri
you do that in a
just
moment.
cast
So for
Spare the
now,
Dying.
No,
for
I said
now,
when I'm allowed to, I will cast spare the dying.
well, keep in mind that Spare the Dying is a touch spell.
Oh, that's right.
I think I'm a little ways away from you guys.
Just a little bit,
Actually, not that far.
but I could move.
You said you multiclassed into Cleric, Danielle.
Yeah.
Which domain?
I.
Because you choose that at first level.
Oh, I didn't choose that. I was thinking it was second level. I didn't pick a domain.
I'll let you pick a domain. So just start looking over those for now,
Yeah, okay.
because that's going to be important.
Okay.
For now, however, roll a d8 for me for the two
Oh, yeah.
twig blights that are in your range of your Dust Devil.
4.
Both of which fail. So you see the two that are right there within the range of the twig blights. Oh, right. Okay. So these two, as they begin to scramble up onto Gur and start just ripping into the fur and the flesh, two of them get pulled back and their branches and bodies are scattered to the earth. I believe Kiri had 2 attacking her. So that's going to be a 12 and an 18.
Wait, so 2 of them disappear, or?
2 of them are killed by the Dust Devil.
Okay, it's just they haven't actually disappeared on the screen yet. Got it.
Yeah, I haven't taken them off yet, but they will be. Kiri, you take a total of 3 points of piercing damage.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna I'm not sure because we're not doing like a super official combat thing here. Can
Not
I
at the moment.
disengage?
Yeah,
and then
you could
like
disengage.
run. How much do I weigh? 32 pounds. I'm gonna run and I'm gonna like stand on. Can I like run and stand on top of Gur, and then like start fighting the twig blights that are on him?
Yes, you may. Yes, you may. Like soldiers fighting to keep the high ground, you leap and land on the back of your currently fallen comrade, and you begin swiping at twig blights. Make an attack roll for me.
They are
Oh.
a big grave domain.
All I want to say is thank you, Obi-Wan, for taking the high ground on top of me.
That's a quote. Somebody write it down.
So the short sword gets that's 11 to hit.
Sorry, you said 11?
Yeah, to hit.
If I remember correctly, that is not quite enough to hit. No, it is not.
I was going to take a bonus action with one of my daggers, but that was a plus. That was a 4, and I'm guessing that doesn't hit.
What was the total roll?
4 for my second one?
That is not going to hit, no.
I didn't think so.
So, is there anybody else who would like to do anything?
I do. I took the grave domain, which expands my ability to
Yes,
cast
it
Spare the
does.
Dying 30 feet. And it's a bonus action. Hallelujah.
Yes, indeed.
Were you slightly hoping I'd pick that one after I read all of them?
It'd probably be the most useful in this particular situation.
So I cast Spare the Dying.
So you have stabilized.
Yes.
However, keep in mind, Gur, that should you continue to take damage, you will still fail death saves.
Yep. Kicking the guy while he's down. Awesome.
Don't worry, Kiri's on top of you. She's trying.
And that was my bonus action. So my other thing to do, go back to that. No. Okay. Do.
While Danielle's figuring this out, JR, can I please heal Caden?
You will need to move up
If you're going to use
and through twig blights.
Oh wait,
but I was going to use Healing Word because I have that.
it's a touch spell, isn't it?
And Healing Word is also wait. I can only do one bonus action. Darn it.
Cure Wounds is a touch spell. Healing Word is not.
I know, but it's also another.
But it is a bonus action.
And so I
How
can't.
far away is Gur from me exactly?
From
you're not even
you,
with us. You haven't moved with us.
50 feet.
When I use a dash, can I use the remaining 10 feet still to move away?
You can, however, the dash is an action.
That's true.
In this case, just to kind of limit it.
Got a bopping ringtone.
I'm going to cast Toll the Dead as my other action at this one.
Which one? The middle one here? Okay. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, getting the twig blight, that's going to be a -1. That's a 3.
All right. Is it missing hit points at all, or is it at full strength?
Nope, it's at full. So it's just a D8.
Okay. Darn. All right, that's a 7.
7. Okay. So you hear this melodious and you see the branches begin to vibrate and shake themselves apart. And I have the wrong tool. And you see the body begin to shake itself apart and scatter on the ground. Urki, trying to keep the best of an eye on what's going up ahead, is going to cast Healing Word.
There we go.
On Gur, and he is going to heal you for, let's see, where's his spellcasting ability modifier?
By the way, JR, is there supposed to be a twig thing underneath the yellow right here? It just looks like there's kind of something underneath it.
Is that what that is? It appears it is.
Oh, okay.
I'll be honest, I kind of forgot about it. So that's going to be 9 points of healing to you, Gur.
So 9 HP.
Alrighty.
So you are prone and on the ground, covered in twig blights and a halfling. And you could hear her on top going, "Yeah, stay back! I have the high ground."
Obi-Wan?
Meepo is going to try to skirt himself around Erky and is going to attack one of the twig blights with a sling and rolls pretty well. That's going to be I think that's a 21. So he's going to use his sling, and he's gonna pick up a small rock that he got off the ground, and he's gonna and Siri, you hear the noise and you hear a slight whistling to your left. You glance to your left to see a twig blight, and boom! This rock collides with the side of its head, and the head is gone.
Well.
That one's dead.
Well, yeah, its head's gone.
He's dead! So, Edgar,
Mm-hmm.
is there anything you'd like to do?
I mean, I guess we gotta try to get these things off of the tank.
Yeah.
We need him.
We need him.
Kat and
That
Jacob,
is
if there's
Edward.
anything you guys want to do, I'm going to ask you guys next.
That's Edward's logic.
Edgar's.
Jeez, my brain is not working right now. So yeah, he's gonna walk up and take a swipe at one of these guys.
Okay, make an attack roll.
13 again.
Roll damage for me.
Why do I keep putting these away?
I don't know.
Ooh, 8. What is that? No, not that one. That's 12.
12? Okay.
Yeah.
So you bring down your quarterstaff on one of these twig blights and crush it into the ground. And just kind of twist the quarterstaff one way, twist it the other.
Oh, and can I do my bonus action and do an armed hit to another one?
The flurry of blows?
No, this is a different thing. This is I should literally just typed it up. Hold on. This is part of the
Is this
martial arts
from-
thing. It says when you use the attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon on your turn, you can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action.
And this is just for the monk?
Yeah,
Sure. Yeah, you can do that.
sick. Let's roll to hit.
I'm gonna run to the
Oh,
restroom
that's
again. I'll be right back.
That's
Okay.
11.
11. So you bring your hand down to strike at another, and it looks up with its beady eyes and shifts itself out of the way, almost gliding across the dirt. Kat, Jacob, is there anything you guys would like to do?
After seeing the amount of people in that one little line and hearing all the stuff, I think I'm gonna start stabbing bushes over here.
You
I'm
just
making
start
my own path.
stabbing bushes. Okay. You make your own path. You are able to get yourself right about there. That's about as much of a path as you can clear for now.
Okay.
And you can start working your way to meet up with the rest. Jacob, is there anything you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'll further. I'll further that.
You'll further the
Uh,
path?
Yeah, that cat just started.
Okay.
I'm not sure much else to do as I only have a rapier and a dagger, but I can try.
Okay.
And I'm sure that I'll have to be down right there as well.
Yep.
With
So you're
my
able to get yourself about there.
candle.
Gur, my friend, you are prone with a halfling on your back. What would you like to do? Caden,
Sorry, my mic wasn't working. What'd you say?
what would you like to do? You are prone on the ground with a halfling on your back.
This is a hard decision because she has the high ground.
Make her ground even higher.
Make it too high, she can't reach him.
Exactly.
I just sit on his shoulder and swipe at him as they crawl up his body.
I think I will grab her by the collar of her shirt, lift her off my back, and then just like set her down next to me and like pat her head.
All right.
And then I will attack the blights next to me.
Wonderful. Make an attack roll.
Crap. Does a 12 hit?
It just barely does not.
Yay. Well, there's my turn. So,
Kiri,
Carrie's not quite sure what to be made of because of being picked up by her collar and then set on the ground and then patted on the head.
that's all I can do.
But she's gonna just start attacking twig blights with her short sword and a dagger.
make an attack roll for me.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. So we have a 15 for the short sword.
Okay. And how about for the dagger?
That's a 3.
Okay, so roll damage on the short sword for me.
Wait, hold the phone.
I don't have a phone in my hand. I can't do that.
I genuinely, sorry, I forget multiple things. I always forget that ones are like you do damage, and then I'm like, oh no, that was a 1. I'm supposed to, oh wait, I can re-roll that. So, I don't intentionally forget. But so the dagger is actually a 13. I don't know if that's still.
Roll damage for both.
Yay! Which twig blade? I'm assuming that the target has another enemy within 5 feet of it.
The majority of them do.
Do I get sneak attack?
On one of them.
Yay! Okay. 7. Sorry. So 13 for 1. And then the dagger does 4 points of damage.
Okay. And then how much for the short sword?
13.
13. For damage? Right,
Yeah.
sneak attack.
Yeah.
So you look at one that looks like it's about to leap onto Gur, and you just reach out and impale it on the short sword and fling it to the side as you turn, stab another one with the dagger, and you pull it back. You have a twig blight on two ends, or on both tips of your sword and dagger. High ground.
That's all I can do on my turn.
Okay.
Good job, little one.
My turn?
Yes, indeed.
Okie dokie. So I'm going to toll the dead on that one.
Okay. And that is going to be an 18 on its save.
Oh darn.
So I don't believe it takes anything.
Nope. And then my bonus action is to move this over here.
Okay.
Yep.
That is good to know.
Yep.
So we will start with the twig blights, who are going to make, 3 of them are making attack rolls. Let's see here. Kiri, what's your armor class?
14.
14. So there's only 3 left, and they seem to be crawling up on you and Gur, whichever one seems to be nearest. So Gur, that was a 21 to hit you, and Kiri, that is a 15
Oh, yeah, that hits.
to hit you.
I'd say that hits.
So Kiri, you take 2 points of piercing damage. Gur, you also take 2 points of piercing damage. The other one does not seem to find any holdings. Edgar, you also have 3 twig blights that are beginning to come after you. One of them is a 17. I'm not even going to bother with the other 2 because of how low they rolled.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
That matches my AC.
So that's going to be a total of 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I believe at the end of their turn, these 2 need to make strength saving throws. One of them, no, they have -2. That's right. So yeah, those are going to be 2 failures. Danielle, I need you to roll a d8 for me, please.
6.
6. So the 2 twig blights that are near this dust devil, you see them enveloped, and rather than their bodies being scattered about in the wind, they're thrown back, and you can hear them against the wall behind. You are running low on twig blights.
That's a good thing.
So, here's our question. Can he cast this? So, that's going to bring us to Erky. Who cannot cast that spell. That is truly, truly unfortunate. He is simply going to healing word again. He's going to healing word Gur again. Because that's a useful thing to do. For a total of 7 points of healing to you, Gur. And then he is going to not light a torch because he doesn't have any belongings. He doesn't have a torch. That's right. So, that's going to bring us to Meepo, who is going to attack one of the other twig blights. And is going to roll a 12, which does not hit. Edgar,
Mm-hmm.
what would you like to do, my friend? You have one twig blight near you, and twig blights attacking your halfling friend and your bugbear friend.
Probably just gonna swipe at the one that's in front of me.
Okay.
I think I missed. It was a 12.
12, you said?
Mm-hmm.
That is not going to hit.
Oh,
However,
shit.
you still have your unarmed strike bonus action.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's a 13.
That will hit.
I'm rolling all 13s, apparently.
It's doing good enough for now.
That's actually a 10. Look at
All
that.
right. So you miss with your quarterstaff, and you decide, you know something, you're making me angry, and you bring down your heel, and you smash and kick the twig blight into a small rock behind it. And you see its form break apart on impact with the rock. Oh, and that one is gone. All right. Cat, what would you like to do?
Unless I can see twig blights at this point, I'm probably gonna keep moving forward.
Okay.
Getting
Cannot at
Wendigo
this point.
flashbacks, JR. I died in those woods.
Yes, you did. You very much did die in those woods. So you're able to get yourself up to there, Cat. How about
And
you,
then-
Jacob?
I guess it doesn't matter. Right.
I'll do the same thing as last time.
Okay. So you guys are just going to be moving forward?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are able to meet up with the bugbear and the halfling, and you see them fighting, yelling something about the high ground and little
About
ones.
friends. And can I poke this?
Make an attack roll for me. Oops.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. That certainly does not. So
It's a 6 total.
you go
but I
to
rolled a 1.
jab at the creature, and you miss, and you jab into the ground.
This is embarrassing.
So, Gur, it is your turn.
Well, at this point, Gur would be quite mad at everybody.
Don't be mad at me.
Well, the blights that is who he would be mad at.
I haven't
So-
checked her.
So he's gonna pull out his big old great axe, and he's gonna try to take out their heads.
Okay, make an attack roll for me.
That is a natural 20.
Oh! Okay,
So
roll
let's-
damage for me.
So there's 1d12. There's 2d12, which makes that 13 plus 3. So that's 16 damage.
16. So you take your axe and you bring it down and swing in a half moon arc. and you see the branches of these creatures split and break and shatter as you swing and bring your axe down and stamp on the ground around you. And you stare around almost in a blinded rage. You're just looking about, looking for a new target. Nothing seems to come forth. The only thing you can see by this point, in the distance, is a single tree. You can see the misshapen, twisted branches coalescing into a mattered, twisted trunk. You can see glowing, well, not glowing, but reflecting the glow of the sap that almost seems to run like blood from holes in the tree. You can see your goal in sight, right at the edge of your vision, illuminated by the glowing fungus. The silence of the blights around you seem to show that none remain, at least for the time being. It is from here, my friends, that we will pick up next time as you approach the Gulthias tree to accomplish your goal, to see what becomes of you and your companions.
I'm just gonna let you know that Gert is just gonna go and straight up attack that tree in a blind rage. Just to give you a warning.
We'll get to that.
That's not good.
We'll get to that next week.
Okay.
Good.
And here is where I will end the recording.